Hello, everybody, and welcome to Bunny Vision Movie Night. And we are watching Superman, the Richard Donner version, and it's going to be amazing. I'm glad to see so many people in here. Just keep in mind that you must go on Rabbit to watch it, and that is RABB.IT. And of course, Booster has put that in the chat, so go over, hit that link,
Yep.
and make your
Yep.
account. And Booster's very excited. He's got the music going on in his head. I can.
It is so iconic. There's a lot of great Superman themes. I love the one in the 40s. I even love the Man of Steel one. Flight by Hans Zimmer's Incredibles track. But there's none quite as wholesome as this version of the Superman theme.
That is true.
Hmm.
But of course, that is the word for this movie is wholesome. This is
Absolutely.
very wholesome. This is Christopher Reeves, of course, as Superman, and it is the 1978 classic that we're going to be watching today. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
fun. I mean, it was a true mega blockbuster. I mean, and that's coming after on the heels of Star Wars as well when it came out. But yeah, no, Superman was insanely good, is insanely popular. I remember when I was a little kid, so it's one of the
Yep.
first movies I went to the theater to see, actually.
Remember when a superhero in a advertisement would stand tall with their chest out and their
Uh-huh.
arms on their hips in a bold position.
I
The
do.
typical Superman pose. Instead of this nonsense where they've got the head bent over there looking on the ground, the poster is all grey.
Mhm.
It's just like, bad things happen in the movie.
Yeah, I don't know
Hmm.
the whole grim, dark thing, like you had said, of the new
Hmm.
Henry Cavill run. Or I shouldn't call it Henry. I shouldn't blame Henry, should we? We
Hmm.
should blame who
No,
we
it's
should
all on
blame. What's his name?
Snyder.
It's that
Yeah,
damn
Snyder.
exactly.
Zack
Zack
Snyder.
Snyder.
David S. Goyer is also another one to blame
Yeah,
for
well, that's
that.
what you get when you get a German trying to do an American superhero. That's what I
Hmm.
say.
Hmm. Zalman. Yes, we will make him cracks in necks.
But he
Do
probably
you
is American,
believe?
yeah, but that's too bad, man. That the new movies. Well, not. I'm not going to talk about Batman versus Superman. What a train wreck
Uh,
that was.
Bloody
But the
travesty, that movie.
ooh, real bad.
Yeah.
My daughter was quite upset at that, actually.
Uh,
But
I was like so angry. That was the first time I left a theater angry with how wrong they got Batman. I didn't want to see murder spree Batman.
no, and nor should you have to. Yeah, that's a weird
Absolutely.
murder spree Batman. We don't want to kill our Batman. He's supposed to be cool. But then again, the problem is they don't understand Batman, right? Because he's all about control, and they don't understand that. It just
Hmm.
confuses them.
Right.
We have a Thundaro. Thundaro, why are you not up here in the panel, sir? Get your
Get
butt
it,
up here.
get in here. Well, you're not getting paid to sit around in the chat doing nothing.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Am I
Yes.
paying something? No
Yeah.
one told me about that.
You're supposed to be paying for my therapy sessions after the brutalization I get after these streams.
We love you, man. We love you. No, of course, we're just killing a little bit of time, letting people have more chance to get in here. Do keep in mind one
Mhm.
of the things you can do to help us is to hit the share button in the YouTube side and let everybody know that we're going to be starting the movie soon.
Mhm.
And we want to have as many people in here as possible, of course. And if you're on the stream right now and you're not understanding what we're doing, well, what we're doing is we're over on Rabbit. That is RABB.IT, and you can see there's a link right here that will bring you right to this room. Now you might have to create a little account, but it's free. It's no big deal. And you can link it to your Google or your Facebook if you like. But this Rabbit is a very handy little app or web page that allows us to share video between each other. And therefore, we can watch the movie together here in Rabbit, and then we can have the this thing running up top on YouTube, and everybody can listen in. And of course, when we do start the movie, I'm going to give a countdown. Now we're doing the Superman. Of course, this is Superman 1978, Richard Donner, and this is the one that starts with the comic book opening. Okay, so if you're listening later, we'll give you that countdown, and so that you can start and then hear the commentary over our commentary over the top, is brilliant as it will be, Booster.
Mhm. Mhm.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Which is the
Shall be
point.
brilliant.
It shall be brilliant.
Shall be
But
beautiful.
That's almost a threat.
It is a threat, isn't
It
it?
better be brilliant.
It better be, yeah. We got Bill in here. Hola, hey Bill. Are you on the other side yet, Bill? You got to come over to Rabbit. You got to come in the King's room. Of course, it's Booster's all about being a king. I
I
don't know
am
what he's
King
the king
Booster.
of. What are you the
Well,
king of, though?
well, the original idea of the whole thing I was going to go for was King Booster, but then I became Booster Kiwi. Well, the idea changed. I've gone through all sorts of other bloody name changes and such, but this is the one I'm sticking with.
Okay, fine. Now I have a question, Booster.
Hmm?
This channel Rabbit, it doesn't record it, does it?
No.
So you can only watch it together live.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see. So that's how they get away with it. I get it. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
All right.
it's just a sharing, I guess.
Mhm. Well, I'm going to give it a couple more minutes, but 10 minutes after the hour is when we're going to start. So we've got 4 more minutes before we start. We just want to give as many people as much chance to get in here and join us. We have 8 people that are currently in the room. There have been 11 that have come in and out. So I don't know if that was, oh, we got more coming in. Sweet. There we go. People are showing up. Just keep in mind, if you're coming into the chat on YouTube, we are watching together on Rabbit. That link is put right in there by Booster, and just go right over, and you can jump right in the room with us. And guys, do us a favor. As you're sitting here in the Rabbit chat, just make sure that to friend everybody. Right, we want to have everybody in the same little community so we can
We're all
do this
pals.
easily. Yeah, we're all pals, but it helps us to do it more efficiently, right? Because this is a lot of fun. Now, what I'm going to spend the next few minutes, and I'm going to ask this very simple question: what movies would you like us to do? I mean, so far we did Godzilla the original, which boy, that was shockingly good. I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
expect it. It took me by
Never.
surprise. Then we did Akira, which is a classic. That was a really good movie. And today we're doing the classic Superman. So, what other movies do you think would be good to watch? Now, keep in mind, um, it doesn't, even though all three of those have comic books, it just doesn't have to be a comic book movie. We're just a bunch of friends coming here watching a movie together on a Saturday. So let us know what kind of movies you want to watch. And no, Jordan, we're not watching The Room. No, thank you.
Oh, come on, that's a good one.
That is a horrible movie. It is so horrible.
That's so amazing. It's the greatest movie of all time.
Now, I wouldn't mind watching Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh yes, that could be fun. I do wonder what our little theme is though. Are we going for like classic movies, or are we going for movies that really shaped the industry? Because that's what we've had so far. You know, these three
That's
movies have
true.
really made an impact to the industry as a whole.
They have. Well, I didn't really have a theme in mind. I think it's just fun was my idea.
So, all right. Hmm.
But you are right. Those movies certainly did shape the industry. All right,
Yeah,
guys, we're
including
starting
this
in 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
one.
Well, how about, Jurassic Park? That's also a game changer there
Hmm.
with the introduction of CGI. If,
Certainly is. And if we're going to talk in that way, why aren't we talking about Star Wars?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
right.
You know. But yeah, no, there's so many movies we could watch. Hello, J Pot Studio. Nice to see you, dude. Um, but yeah, Bill is in here. Excellent. Just yeah, shout out here in the chat on either side, either in Rabbit, Spaceballs. Yeah, that's all. That was on the list day one, dude. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
We got to
I think
watch Spaceballs.
I think we're watching that next week, aren't we?
We hadn't made the decision, but we could.
Yeah.
Let's see.
We are.
Yeah,
We
we have some.
absolutely are. Oh, Holy Grail! Yeah.
Yeah, Holy Grail, Time Bandits. Time Bandits is killer, dude.
Right.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, 1900. I think maybe he means the
90s.
the original one. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Um,
I think if we ever did a Turtle Week, that would be good, right? You know,
yeah,
a Turtle comic for Bugbear's Basement, Turtle movie for the. Yeah.
yeah. We can connect those two. There's no reason we can't.
Hmm.
We're gonna start in a minute, by the way.
All right.
But yeah, no, the Holy Grail would be awesome, dude. But
Yeah. Oh yeah.
that is niche, though.
Mhm. I could
But
just about bloody quote that movie word for word at this point.
sure. But do we want to watch the Holy Grail or Life of Brian, though?
Ooh, Life of Brian is a really underappreciated one.
That's a great one. That's probably my
Yeah.
favorite, man.
The
Yeah.
Running Men.
The Running Man with Schwarzenegger. Yeah, that's a good one
Yeah.
too.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be back, only in the reruns.
No, awesome. All right, guys.
Oh,
Well, we are going
uh,
to start the movie now. Now, just keep in mind that if you're coming into the chat over here and you're not over in Rabbit with us, please do so. There's a link there. Booster's going to drop another link right now so that you guys can, click on it, come over here real easy. It's the simplest thing, guys. All this is just a live stream sharing app. That's all it is. It's the simplest, simple little thing. It's not a big deal, but it works awesome. So here we go.
Ooh. Ooh, curtains, people.
Curtains.
They literally have curtains. June 1938. Action Comics is released. You will believe a man can fly.
Oh my. I love this opening. You got a little kid that is in black and white that is reading a comic. Yeah. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes.
Justice in the American.
And of course, if you guys are listening, you don't want to hear our commentary. That's fine. You can just mute us on the YouTube, no problem. But of course, we are doing a live stream here. This is for future people as well, and we are en route now. We're a minute 23 in. So if you're watching that opening, oh, here it comes.
Whoa! It came at me.
Boom! They came at me. Oh, there it is. The music, Marlon Brando.
Oh.
Such a killer soundtrack. Gene Hackman, the man. Oh, there it is. Richard Donner film. Yeah. Oh, the music. It is orgasmic, Booster. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing.
It is awesome, dude. I love the little cape. We see the little flow of the cape there.
Christopher Reeves.
Christopher Reeves, the
May he
man.
rest in peace.
Yeah, may he rest in peace. Ned Beatty, too, dude.
Mm-hmm.
This is awesome. Jackie Cooper, the legend. Glenn Ford. Look at just the list of superstars in this movie, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Unbelievable. Trevor Howard is in it as well. And Margot Kidder, of course, as Lois Lane.
May you rest in peace.
Yeah, well, a lot of these people have passed on, man. Jack O'Halloran, too. I didn't even know he was in this movie. Valerie Perrine. Now, just keep in mind, if you're not over here with us yet, please do so. And all you have to do is hit that link that is sitting right in there, and you can join us. It's Rabbit, RABB.IT. The link is put in the chat by Booster. Please come join us over here on Rabbit and watch with us, guys. Oh. And this is back when they used to have actual openings, yeah? They don't do that anymore. People don't have attention spans, huh? Oh. So awesome.
Oh man, there's so many opening credits. My goodness.
Yeah, well, this is how it used to be. These days, it's like 5 seconds, and because no one can stand sitting there for so long for some reason. I don't know what happened. Something happened, right?
Absolutely.
So, all right, we got 14 over here, and we have 12 over here. So 2 of you aren't in here with us, but that's all right. If you're watching it on your own and just listening, that's totally cool.
Yeah, John Williams, he's done so much, huh?
Oh, well, yeah, Williams, man.
Hmm.
He is the dude.
He's like a wholesome Hans Zimmer.
Yeah, okay. I can take that.
Hang on, I'm saying I'm a big Hans Zimmer fan.
Yeah, Hans Zimmer's great. I like Danny Elfman, too.
Yeah, yeah. Oh man, it's still going.
Yeah. So just keep in mind, guys, that like I said, we're going to be watching the movie here together and stuff, and we're going to be chatting over the topic because, like I said, we are doing a live stream here.
Hmm.
If you don't want to hear our commentary, you just want to watch the movie, or you just get sick of hearing Booster,
Yeah.
just go ahead and mute it. It'll be all right.
Hmm. Oh, here we
So
go.
here we go, starting up.
Earth.
And we're coming into a red sun. Ooh,
Hmm.
that means something. I know that means something, Booster.
What does it mean? What is it symbolic of?
I don't
Is
know,
it
man. It's not normal. It's
is it
alien.
to do with communism?
It might.
Is it the red sun of Japan and the Japanese flag? I'm
Well,
sure
that
it's
is what it represents, of course. But
symbolic.
it is weird that they made it a red sun, seeing as we don't really have a red sun. But I guess they kind of mean it at dawn and dusk, because if you listen to their national anthem, it talks about the Empire of Japan. Its sun shall not set upon it for 1,000 generations or something, is what the Kimigayo says. If you
Mhm.
guys ever wanted to know that. Oh, we're coming on to like an ice structure on an icy planet. It's interesting how the image was an icy planet, and later visions were more like tropical.
Yeah. Meanwhile, in the fortress of solitude.
Well, that's what it becomes, right?
Yeah.
Oh, the music is so killer.
And I think that's what's missing with the current superhero films. This iconic music that you can pick up.
Yeah.
That's true, yeah. And we have, of course, Marlon Brando, who very pushed hard to get in this movie. He really wanted to be in it. He's talking to the council about the trouble.
I don't think that was the case. I think the producers wanted him in there.
Oh, no, no. I've seen an interview. Marlon Brando would really, really want to be involved with this movie, actually. Maybe it was a mutual, and maybe they were happy to have him, but he was really, really interested for some reason in being a Superman. Maybe he was a fan as a kid. They are, of course, having Zod and his minions, and they're about to banish them to the Phantom Zone.
The Phantom Zone.
Oh, wow.
Which is kind of crazy that they already were planning the sequel with this scene.
Well, they were. Richard Donner had a plan. And then the
Yeah.
second movie, which starts great, got absolutely ruined at the end because of the stupid producers and that they're knocking heads. The second one is really unfortunate. I mean, we've been really would have liked to have seen a nice Donner version of that because they screwed it up at the end.
Kneel before Zod.
Kneel before Zod.
Terry Stamp.
Yeah, they're basically he's giving information as to why they are so sucky and need to be sent to the Phantom Zone forever.
They just suck. They're big no bad guys.
They are.
And Krypton supremacists.
Guilty.
Guilty.
You're guilty.
Guilty
Isn't it?
by the order of the council.
Isn't it Superman 2 where Zod and the rest coming?
Yeah.
Yeah, later. Yeah. But Thundaro has come in and said hello, everybody, which he's supposed to be over here with us. I don't hear him yet. And Jordan says, "Hi, Mrs. Thundaro."
It's alright. They can just sit in here and judge us.
They can.
Mm-hmm.
I got Todd in here, but he's not chatting.
That's because he was muted a while ago by Aldenali.
Oh, was he? Was it the breathing?
No, there was a lot of background noise.
Ooh.
Hello.
Zod is screaming. He's not happy.
I will fight him!
You know what was sad? The third movie was supposed to be Brainiac instead of the stuff that we got with the
You
computer.
mean the craziness with Richard Pryor, who was another person
Yeah.
really desperate to be in a Star Wars movie? I mean, excuse me, a Superman movie.
Yeah.
But you know, he was so happy to be in that movie. Oh, this is a cool scene. Zod just gave
Yeah.
his, you know, I shall have revenge on you and your lineage, you know, type
Yeah.
of thing. And now they're gonna throw them into the Phantom Zone. It's so cool, dude. You guys remember this is 1978, right?
That's incredible.
And the whole roof is opening. Ooh, nice model. I love how the light they worked it with the light though. That was a nice little effect, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Man.
He's trembling. Zod is trembling.
Actually looked scared. Holy
He
crap.
does. How awesome is that? Oh, here it comes. The flat panel. It's the new Phantom
It's
Zone.
crazy. They had a rotoscope each individual image for this.
Yes, they did. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And of course, you know, this reminds us of Booster's a drawing the other day where he had this panel hole in the hand of his cable.
Mm-hmm. That cable is incredible. This is my first work yet. How dare you?
Now they've been thrown into the Phantom Zone and sent off to their fate.
Is this Jor-El?
This is
Yeah.
Jor-El.
It's
Yes,
Jor-El,
it's
yep.
Brandon, Marlon Brando.
Mm-hmm.
And they're having a conversation. He's saying that the planet's going to die. They say you're a moron, which is weird because he's their top scientist. You know, I'm kind of confused.
How are you going to prove this with all of your science and
Yes.
facts?
I love how they all have the symbols on their chest of their houses, right?
Right.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Which I
Only
see
the
that.
men, though.
Well, I still can't get over the whole S for hope thing.
Ooh, the planet will just explode within 30 days.
Kablooey. You weirdo environmentalist, get out of here.
Climate warning: the inconvenient truth.
Are we saying that he's the Al Gore of Krypton?
Yeah, nobody's listening to him.
Yeah,
So
yeah, well, yeah, but Al Gore is a snake oil salesman. This guy's actually, you know, he's right.
This guy's actually right.
Oh, look, there was a black dude in the back. They got black people too. There's a whole bunch of black people.
Yeah.
See, they said this is racist. There's no racism. See, there's all kind of colors of Kryptonians.
Mm-hmm.
Old, somewhat young.
Insurrection.
Ooh.
That is a
Wow. They're accusing him of trying to stir up trouble by saying the planet's going to blow up in 30 days. Yes, top scientists, we're not going to listen to you. You're just trying to corrupt us. I love how he's doing the old Ben Franklin holding an Abraham Lincoln thing, holding onto his lapel.
Don't you understand? This S stands for science.
Yeah.
I know what I'm talking about.
Dave says he's having issues. There's no picture or sound. I don't know, dude. If you're on YouTube, of course, there's no picture or sound because we can't run this through YouTube. But
No.
you're in here with us, so it must be talking about here.
David.
Yeah, just try to refresh it. Yeah, we have no problems at all, dude. Just refresh.
Make sure you're using Chrome. Make sure you're not on a mobile device.
Yeah. Make sure you're not on a mobile device. Oh, that's wonderful.
Well, people are saying that it doesn't work with mobile devices.
Oh, really? Well, that's unfortunate. There must be an app though. Maybe you just have to bring down the app or something. And of course, here comes Mama L, I guess.
Lana L.
Mama L didn't age well.
Lana L.
Yeah.
But man, comparing the simplicity of this to the Man of Steel opening, the Man of Steel opening was ridiculous in comparison, right? All the CGI explosions, people running around. It was silliness, right?
It was, but they had a vision. I didn't mind the vision. But you know, I didn't like it as much either. Some things I did like though, were some of the building up of the name and you know, Kryptonian concepts and stuff like that. But yeah, that movie, it had its problems for sure. Now we got 25 people have come in to watch, and we have 16 currently. So I don't know if those are repeat in and outs. Probably is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just remember that if you are over here in the YouTube and you're not with us, which it looks like pretty much everybody is, just come over to Rabbit. That link is put in there by Booster quite consistently. Thank you, Booster.
By the way,
I know,
I'm
I'm a
here,
good
Chester.
boy.
What'd you say, Thundero?
I said
He
I'm
says,
here.
by the way, I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you're here, dude. I heard you come in.
Yeah. We said hello.
I
I
did.
didn't hear you.
That's
So,
Superman's mom. Yes, it is, Bill.
Todd, why are you screen sharing? Good thing Chester has like a big picture of Superman covering up the stream.
Yeah, no, I have that all controlled. Don't worry about it.
He was trying to show the fan speak logo.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
But I can't show it because he keeps sharing this screen, which he's not supposed to be doing, and I hope it's going to not get us in trouble. So stop screen sharing, please, Todd.
Yeah. It's not. It's not showing. Yeah. It's not showing up in YouTube.
Defeating the purpose, sir.
There we go. Alrighty. He's gonna get us in trouble. He's gonna get us in trouble.
I think we're fine because I'm sharing to everyone, which means my image is showing the entire screen. So I think it's fine. That's why I did that, just to make sure that we don't have any of those issues. You know, look at the baby Superman. The baby
None of y'all narcs better call the police on us.
Yeah, narcs.
Snitches get stitches.
That's right. This is a great opening, though.
It is. I kind of miss this kind of simplicity. I guess people find this boring, but
this is awesome.
Now opening's got to have bloody explosions and shaking cams and Jerome jumping down and riding a bloody dragon thing.
Yeah. Well, kind of interesting that you said that, because when Star Wars came back in the late 90s, early 2000, one of the interviews that George Lucas said is like that they found the first movie, A New Hope, so boring because there was really no action for the 20 minutes. They're like, this is so boring until the story actually picks up and, you know, you start moving sequence events. So kind of that you're saying, you know, CGI is no action and is boring. There's a ring to truth to that because they're used to moving at a faster speed than the older generation.
I guess, but I'd say the younger generation is just stupid.
And I wouldn't disagree.
Yeah, pretty stupid. I can't help it.
Yeah.
How old is
Denali? There it is. Huh?
How old is Denali?
Denali's mid-30s, I'd say.
Yeah,
okay. I was thinking, is Denali like in his early 20s or his late 40s? Like, he can be either, as far as I'm concerned.
He's far too grumpy to be 20-something. Yeah. Yeah. But I love it. The baby Superman sitting in there. And Bill says that Jor-El has super eyebrows. Yes, he does.
Does
Those
have
quite sexy eyebrows, I'd say.
They're probably invincible eyebrows. That's why he can't do anything with them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's crazy? He said he had 30 days to save himself and his wife, and all he does is just save the baby. It's like, nah, I'm just gonna send my super baby to another world.
I've already got enough time to make a little rocket. Hey, you and me, let's curl it up in the rocket.
I do love the little crystal ship, and since the planet is dying right now, we know it took him 30 days to get this done, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh crap! We should have listened to Al Gore.
Yes, our greatest scientist might have been right. What were we thinking?
Oh, this
is getting too hot. Climate warming, it was real.
I don't care if it would be pity. I'd be spending my last moments going, I told you! I told you this is gonna blow up!
That's true. I love his ship, though.
You dudes weren't super serial. This is what you get.
I'm super serious, you guys.
I guess Jarrell didn't have enough time to build an actual launch window. He just had to go through the roof.
Yeah. Oh, good thing I put spikes in the spaceship. Oh,
Yeah.
this
I
would
love
have
how
been
the
really
super
weird.
advanced Kryptonians don't have spaceships.
Look at this though, the
Yeah.
courageous acceptance of death. I love it.
It'd have been a very different movie if the rocket ship just smashed into a wall and.
Oh,
True.
no.
It would have been, yeah. Oh, everybody's dying. Krypton's going
Death.
down, baby.
Destruction.
I do really
See-
like this design for the Kryptonians though, with the white and the. I
Yeah,
don't know, I
it's-
just like it. I've always liked it.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful, dude. But I also like the idea that they did in the new one, the Man of Steel, where they were trying to make a connection genetically between the ancient Kryptonians who were exploring and modern humans. I like that little touch they tried to put in that movie.
Yeah.
Get all crushed.
No.
Oh, we're all gonna die. Why didn't we listen? Yeah, the colors are great in this movie.
Why
Yeah.
didn't we listen to science?
Yep.
It's not overpowering either.
No, it's just right, actually.
Mhm.
I had totally forgotten that Krypton was an ice planet because I've been so, after this, all the animation and everything like that always shows it as more of a, more tropical, you know?
I was thinking it looked more like a crystal kind of planet, because how would it be an ice planet that close to a red sun?
No, that's true. But then again, a red sun isn't necessarily what you think. It could be it could be a dwarf, and in that case, it's actually very cool. It's not very hot
Yeah.
at all.
All right, I'll
So-
give you that.
Yeah. Our sun is much hotter than a
Well, we
giant red sun.
Oh, we have a white sun. Ours is super hot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, in space,
Somebody change me.
a young Kal-El exploring
Someone
the
change
universe.
me. True.
His diaper has not been changed in months.
Talk about diaper rash. Super diaper rash.
Yeah.
How will Kal-El get out of this one?
Stay tuned for the next
Yeah.
issue.
And of course,
Ah.
there's he's in here, and his father is talking to him, educating him, teaching him the whole time while he's in space, just kind of going along in his semi-suspended animation, which is why he doesn't need a diaper. Denali, understand the science, man.
The kid was moving. That's not hibernation.
Details. He's gotten a little older. He's getting a little older.
How's he being
Going
fired?
right through I don't know what it's going through.
And I don't know what he's floating in. It looks like liquid, but his hair is certainly not wet. Ooh.
Yeah.
Guess it's just zero gravity, huh?
Yeah. He's like, I'm growing up, but I haven't eaten anything.
Well, we're assumed that the science is taking care of him, right?
Yeah.
Science.
Science! Save us, science.
Well, it's kind of interesting about the John Burns version where when Jor-El sent Clark, he's actually in the machine, which is a womb, and he lands as a baby.
Hmm.
So it's kind of interesting about different things. The first one was baby gets here. Now this is just a little small kid.
Well, he's re-entering or entering Earth's atmosphere, and the ship is melted a little bit, but he's come in. Oh, look, it's Mom and Pa Kent driving in their very, very old car.
The two most wholesome characters in comics.
Oh, they're wonderful. That's
The Kents are
The
part
major
of probably
part.
the most important characters in the Superman mythos because they're who They
Yeah,
are
he got
who
a
build
flat
him up.
tire. He got a flat tire.
he did, yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, the I love the play they did. Of course, we know that Jor-El's consciousness survives because in the comic books we see him continuously afterward. But Jor-El is not necessarily a good guy. He's very analytical, and sometimes sacrifices. And he's very willing to make those sacrifices that need to be done, where Superman refuses, and that's
Mhm.
because of the Kents, right?
Right.
Absolutely. Or
I lo-
who wins as a wholesome parents, the Kents or the Park? Not the Park. Yeah, Aunt May and Uncle. Oh,
Um,
we have
no,
some. Oh, put that away.
it's just a kid, man. No big deal.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
But I know definitely the Kents, dude.
Great. Great. I just saw Superman's baby penis. That I didn't need to see that.
Especially for you being an oiled up New Zealander.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I just feel wrong.
This must be the week of seeing super wings because we saw Batwing
we
yesterday.
saw a Batwang. Now we've seen a Super Wang.
Allegedly.
No, we saw it.
Welcome to Fan Wang, where we discuss all sorts of wangs.
Booster, do me a favor and drop on the link in the YouTube side. Just keep in mind, any of you guys that are over here, just come over to Rabbit. Click that link Booster just dropped in there and join us over here and watch the movie with us. That's the point of what we're doing. And we welcome all of you. Happy to have you here. I see Brandon is in here, Homeless Liberal. Definitely click that link, guys, and get over here if you're not over here already. Absolutely.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Something's got to happen. I feel it. I feel something's got to happen. Oh, my goodness. There's a baby. He's holding up a truck, but he's holding it from the back, though. That's a lot lighter than the front. You know, just to say, it's not that impressive.
But a one-on-one together. Oh, this is weird. This could be useful. Let's have a super baby.
But in James Gunn's version, that kid would be smashing that truck against the Kents.
Yeah, of course it would. Die, human scum.
And crawling in my skin would be playing.
Oh, look, happy people, happy children, high school, yay. Actually, I mentioned that's kind of funny because over here they have a smaller truck that's very popular. They use for everything to get around these small roads. It's called a Cayon. Actually, I can grab it by the back and lift it up with one hand, and they always go ooh.
Oh, hey, Lana Lang.
Well, that's because you're a giant to them.
Well, I'm also a Celt, so you know I kind of got that massive, thick bones, you know.
Uh huh.
I am a giant, though. I do apologize for that. But I'll do other things like the little K cars they have here. I'll like grab them by their wheel hub, and I can pull them up and stuff. It's just
Clark
showing
is
off.
A gentleman. He's Clark. He's Superman. What
Come
kind
on,
of Superman
Lana.
would he be if he wasn't a gentleman?
Come on, Lana. Get out of here, super dork.
I love how they did take time to mention Lana, though. That is a good thing, you know.
Look
and
at that
Lana
car.
Lang is not an Asian girl here for some reason. I wonder why.
Look at that car. Oh, it's beautiful.
See it,
It is
Clark,
that-
you
that old
super
Woody?
loser.
Oh.
No, Booster, that is called a Woody, by the way, Booster. Booster, that car is a Woody. It's a Woody.
Yeah, that's not what we call a Woody down here, man. What?
In essence, Chester is big in Japan. Yeah, okay.
Chester, a Woody is a Woodstock. It's a type of drink. Get your minds out of the gutter.
Yeah, I don't know.
22nd minutes later.
20 seconds later, a train going far too fast.
And the passenger gets hit by a football.
Faster than a speeding locomotive. I hope you're not trying to keep that secret identity of yours, Clark Kent. You silly sausage.
Yeah, he's this is a very classic scene of him running alongside the train. Just keep in mind when Superman first came out in a lot of the early black and white TV shows and comic books and stuff, he didn't fly, right? He could run faster than the speeding bullet and leap tall buildings in a single bound. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, do you know who he got the power of flight from, though? Who they ripped that off from?
I don't know.
None other than Captain Marvel.
Yeah, there you go.
Who was at the time accused of being a Superman ripoff. And to a degree, I suppose, yeah. But they kind of ripped each other off quite a bit until Captain Marvel got sued out of existence till the 80s.
This is true with everything, dude.
Poor Captain Marvel, though. He can't catch a break, that character. He keeps getting sued out of existence.
Can't even use his name. Captain Marvel.
Exactly.
Oh, he'll always be Captain Marvel to me. I don't care what
Mhm.
what Marvel
The
and
real
Disney say.
Captain Marvel.
Yes.
Hey, Clark.
I ran. He's an oddball. What a weirdo.
What a
Ran.
weirdo.
Got here before us, you
Loser.
weirdo. You loser. That's funny. Oh, Pop's mad. Papa Kent's mad.
Mhm.
Look at those high waters he's got on too, dude.
Oh boy, this fashion, peak
Yeah, I
fashion right
know.
here.
I know. Hey, dude, I grew up in the '70s. Don't you pick on it.
Oh, we're gonna pick on it. It's
Well,
happening.
well, isn't this technically the 50s since this movie takes present days
Nah,
in the
you're right.
70s?
You're right. But I do
So
recall having high water pants in the '70s. Thank you,
Well,
Denali.
I would say this is probably the '60s at this point, but yeah.
yeah.
And Pa Kent is giving him some wisdom. You know, you can't show off. You can't let everybody know. Yeah. You be an awesome sportsman, but you don't want to do that. Wisdom of Pa Kent, and he's got his hand around his shoulder, and it looks really awkward, but that's okay. Yeah, there. Now we have 16 people over here, 15 on this side. Oh, perfect. Excellent. Just keep in mind, though, if you are in the chat, just come over to Rabbit. That link is right here. Booster put in here. It's rabb.it, and join us in Rabbit to watch the movie, man. It's awesome. Podcan is giving his wisdom.
I definitely prefer this Pa Kent to the one in Man of Steel, who when
Oh,
asked, should I let those kids die, he kind of goes, maybe.
Now, this is
Uh,
a much better Podcan. This is the Podcan, dude.
It's
He's perfect.
protect your secret identity. You might need to crack a few eggs, mate.
So
Yeah.
some people gotta die. It's okay.
Now, Pa Kent and Pa Ma Kent are awesome. They're good people. Oh, the heart attack. Oh no, Pa Kent, we love you. Oh no, Pa Kent.
No.
Oh, here it comes.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh.
we just lost our hero. Ma Kent sees him in the driveway.
Oh.
Oh no, John.
Oh.
Look, it's
Uh,
crypto.
it is crypto. Yeah,
hmm
Is that actually crypto? Or is that just a dog?
It's a crypto
it's
reference.
crypto. Yeah, it's crypto
Yeah.
Easter egg.
Yeah.
I see. Oh man.
Yeah, the loss of the father.
I'm sorry I'm going to keep comparing this to Man of Steel, but we compare that to him getting whisked away by a tornado in the
Yeah,
Right.
Man of
tornado
Steel.
deaths.
It's so ridiculous, and he gets whisked away so gracefully, and
Yeah.
that was
And I
far more. That was
When his
far
son
more
could have
powerful.
saved him.
Yeah.
100%
Definitely F
saved him.
F for respect. Yes, pay F for
F for
respect.
Papa
Yeah.
Kent. Yeah.
F for Papa Kent.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm, mm.
Uh, you know the
The
thing
worst
gets me
part
when
is this death makes far more sense and is much more relatable. It humanizes him a lot more.
yes it
Superman.
does. Yes it does.
Yeah.
And I think people kind of forget that with Superman.
Mm.
They focus on his superpowers, but
Mhm.
at the end of the day, he's been
He
raised by
wrapped it up
us.
right there. Right there, what he said it was
Yeah.
why the Man of Steel Papa Kent death was stupid.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right, he said the way his father Kent dies here is Clark Kent could do nothing to save him.
Yeah, with all his powers, there's nothing I could do. Yeah.
Taught him an
Exactly.
instant lesson. But he's
Yes, it
not
did.
God. He's not
Yes,
a
it
god.
did. And it's the Man of Steel could have been a great movie with a few adjustments, actually. But it's just a complete lack of understanding of what Superman is, and we see a lot of that these days with not just Superman, many characters. They're trying to make him gritty. They're trying to make him not so wholesome because for some reason this means something. Just like with the damn bosses over at DC, they think, oh, we can't have him have a wife. We got to destroy that. Superman, you can't have heroes with families. Yes, you can.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm.
It's because they've tried to turn them into just basic action movies, basic action characters, and that's not
Yeah.
what any of these the
No.
popular, especially superheroes, are. Almost all of them are philosophical
hmm
allegories and things.
They are. They exactly
Oh,
are.
that's what I hate about Batman vs Superman so much. They want so hard to try and make Superman some Christ-like figure or an allegory for a god-like figure and such, which he is. But you don't need to beat us over the head with it throughout the entire movie, right?
No.
Like that part with Lenny Luthor going on about the painting, right? He's going,
Oh.
demon. You need to switch over that painting because demons come from the sky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, and another thing that they don't get is Superman is constantly holding himself back. It's very rare to see Superman actually using anything even near his potential. That's
Yeah.
part of the thing of being successful at by finding other ways around it without just killing stuff. That is
Mhm.
Superman, right?
Because he could do it. He could do it so easily
Yeah.
if he
could
wanted
destroy
to.
the whole world. No
Yep.
trouble.
See, this is what I would think about video game. You said, how would you make Superman video game?
Yeah.
Well, you unlock his abilities. You make him learn how to control those abilities, and by that avenue, then you are able to use those abilities. So you wouldn't have all those abilities at one. You have him learn throughout the game how to use those ability, and then it becomes unlockable like a Batman game, unlocking the gadget, so to speak.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh,
And of
what
course,
is
he's
this? This is the
finding the
night.
crystal here, is what's going
Oh,
on. And I see on the other side, Papa Kent versus Tornado Eagle says, but a homeless liberal says one of the few good things Supergirl did was show in the new TV show was show us that it's not outdated to have a happy Superman. Yeah, exactly.
Superman should be a wholesome character.
Yeah.
And Nick
He
W
should be
also,
incredibly cheesy.
yeah, he should be.
Absolutely.
And Nick W says, "Where's all the language, sex, and gore? This movie is nothing like the Titans." So cute, Nick.
And here's a scene that Brian Singer was
Cheerios.
trying to copy for his Superman Return.
By the way,
film.
I love that product placement. It actually says Cheerios, right? The box is
Mhm.
always facing the camera, so that Cheerios is showing.
Yeah, of course, it's
Right.
product placement. So it used to be
Yeah.
subtle back in the day. These days, it's almost as if they're holding it in their hand and smiling at the camera.
That wasn't subtle. Someone turned the box around to make sure that in the other shot, Cheerios could still be seen.
No, it wasn't. Yeah. Just keep in mind if you guys are in the chat on YouTube, I go back periodically and keep an eye on it. But it'd actually be a lot easier if you were hitting in the chat here in Rabbit because we're all sitting over here together, right?
Hello, the wolf.
Yep.
Oh, the
Hey,
wisdom of
Chairman.
Ma Kent. Now we have Ma Kent.
There's the wolf. We've just we're about 10 to 20 minutes into the movie. If you'd like to join us.
I am. I'm in the movie now.
Oh, good.
Sweet. I didn't know you were in this movie. That's awesome, man. How lucky.
Yeah, he's
Wait.
standing right there. He's standing right there.
Were you baby Kent with?
Yeah, it's the hair thing.
Mm-hmm.
It is,
I-
dude.
Yeah,
I see. You were his hair double.
hair double. That's right. Normally I get Lou Diamond Phillips.
Oh, Lou Diamond. Oh, I haven't seen him in a while, man. I love that guy.
You see him every weekday. Come on.
Oh, you? Oh, I'm sorry.
Under.
I'm sorry. I
Might
didn't know
annoy
you were. I
everyone.
didn't know you were a half Mexican, Aztec, Indian thing.
Filipino.
Indian thing.
Whatever. Hey, I love Lou Diamond Phillips, man. That guy's awesome.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
I love Ma Kent here, and this great
Oh.
little speech he has. This is the bad, unfortunate thing of watching these movies together because we have to talk. I just
Yeah.
want to shut up and watch, but I can't.
I can't do it.
It's another example of what they used to do right.
It's a long shot. Look at this long shot.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Todd. Long shot. Long shot.
Are you paying
Not
attention to the long shots?
Cinematography, the fact that look at he has two fantastic parental figures.
He
That doesn't
does.
happen in modern movies. One's always a piece of crap.
Oh, they're
Yeah,
usually
right.
divorced, single mom.
Right.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, because Hollywood wants to promote that because that's part of their democratic/socialist plan, right?
Pretty much.
Whoa.
Yeah.
But it's just very nice to see. It's refreshing, and they actually. What I was getting at is going back to another DC hero is Aquaman. The new Aquaman movie does that as well. He has two very good parents.
That's
and it's
true.
just interesting that you can get to that the parallels.
Todd is complaining in the chat. Yes.
By the way,
Mark,
if you've ever
we
seen
love you,
Once,
Todd.
if you've ever seen Once We're Warriors, right?
Oh
It
yeah,
makes Aquaman far more awkward.
he's traveling now. For some reason, he's going to the deep, deep north.
He just has to get away from everybody.
See how I have this pick up on
Everybody.
the YouTube? I have the George Reeves pick there.
Would you say that he needs solitude?
Maybe, possibly.
If
Hint,
only you had
hint,
some kind
hint.
of castle for no.
Large
A
structure.
fortress?
A fortress. Yes.
Mhm.
Well,
Ooh, the Aurora Borealis.
Aurora Borealis.
Yes.
At this at this time of day,
Yeah.
at this part of the country, located entirely within your kitchen.
Yeah.
Well, especially because you have all this ice and this glaciers he's walking on, but the water is bubbling and flowing as it would be in a springtime.
when you have a mission that you know that you're going to have to be serving the entire world, and you have to do that, bringing goodness and light to everyone around the world. You know, where do you decide to go? Right to the North Pole, right?
That's where Santa Claus is. Of course, it makes
Exactly.
sense.
He was just going
He
to find
throws
Santa.
the
He was
green crystal. It's going to
Bloody
build
beautiful.
something.
Screw this, I don't want it.
I haven't seen this movie in a long time. I forgot how awesome it is.
Is there a Green Lantern connection with the green crystal?
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I think
How
you're
would
thinking too
Kryptonite
much.
work with Green Lantern?
It wouldn't do anything.
Well,
And of course,
he likes green.
He does. That's true. But of course, as you guys who are listening, the Fortress of Solitude is beginning to grow and bubble. So awesomeness, just
There's
awesome.
there's something to be said about textile practical effects.
Oh yeah, over
absolutely, dude.
CGI. Yeah, absolutely. They didn't have all the little cheap shortcuts back then. They had to
No.
work to make this kind of stuff happen.
Of course, the only real problem I have so far is this supposed kid that they have playing young Superman, and then with Christopher Reeves, I don't think their age is too different.
No.
Yeah,
No.
no, this guy is definitely mid-20s.
Yeah, but it's okay. It's not a big deal. Ooh, the Fortress
Hey
of
kid,
Solitude.
watch him in the next film, The Last Starfighter, and after that he
Yes.
disappears.
Oh, but dude, I love the Last Starfighter. And why did he disappear? I like this guy.
There's no dialogue.
Yeah, that
There's no
hairpiece does suck. You're
dialogue.
right,
The music has to carry the entire scenes of all this going on.
and it does.
That's one thing the '70s absolutely did right. Is it let the music and the mood and the imagery set the scene far more than the language.
Well, we saw that when we watched Godzilla, right? I mean, some of
Yeah.
those quiet moments of the music, and then no
No, it was
music.
Powerful.
Powerful, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we have plastic. Sweet. The North Pole is Krypton. Okay, maybe.
Yeah, I could believe that.
Well, we finally got ourselves to a balance where what we have on YouTube and what we have here in Rabbit is exactly the same. So
I can definitely believe that Santa and Superman have some kind of crossing going on there, some kind of lapse. Superman. I mean, have you seen Superman and Santa in the same room? Really? How does Santa deliver all those gifts on time?
Maybe
Super
that's
speed and flight, perhaps.
Time.
Santa
They
does
both
all the
they
airways,
both
not
wear
Winston.
red. Yeah.
yeah. Well, you know, I just watched the new Kurt Russell, the Christmas Chronicles. That's a
Mhm.
weird movie, but that is the most cool Santa ever, dude. Kurt Russell, he kills it every time, dude.
Oh, is it
I-
good?
Well, no, it's
You know-
weird, it's really weird, but he
You
is
know-
awesome.
You know what? That when I saw the trailer, I'm just like Snake Plissken ass. Santa
Superman.
Claus.
Dude, it's really cool. It's an odd movie. It's really peculiar. But
Escape from North Pole.
uh-oh, his daddy talking to him. And yes,
Daddy?
I Jordan agrees. Last Fight Starfighter is awesome. Yeah, dude, I loved it. The production folks for this studied crystal growth. Dave said, "No, I wouldn't doubt it. This movie is really well done."
Now you have to take over the family business.
Superman, of course, is talking, or his
Mm.
father is talking to him in the Fortress of Solitude.
You will become a scientist. Go warn the people of climate change. And Man Bear
Exactly.
Pig.
It's Marlon Brando, right?
It
Yeah.
is awesomely Marlon Brando. Yes, it is.
One
You
of
know
the
how many
things that
takes they
actually
had to
helped
do it?
sell this movie was Marlon
Yeah.
Brando being.
Right.
Yeah. And the
It was a
cool
big
thing
deal.
was, he actually was so excited about doing this movie. A lot of his stuff, he ad-libbed and added things
Mhm.
that actually made it much better.
Yeah.
He was full on for this movie. Full on. Because, Marlon Brando is famous for being a prima donna, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Go, Al Gore. You're my only hope.
Booster's stuck on the Al Gore reference.
But-
I can't stop. I'm sorry.
I need to tell you the inconvenience truth and how to be the greatest leader there is.
Here we go.
Ooh.
And here's
then-
the Jesus analogy, because he says it's going to be like 10, 13 years, so he'll be 33 when he comes back.
Yeah.
That's
This is a
interesting.
Jesus reference as well, right?
Mhm.
Oh, he's a messianic.
Yes, he is the Messianic figure, yeah. But he's going through his training right now, and they're doing it with a kind of psychedelic presentation. It's interesting. Marlon Brando speaking beautifully.
It
What an awesome
reminds me
voice.
of the Thor, modern Thor references as well.
Yeah.
They use
Now-
this maybe.
I'm kind of killing myself now that I didn't, in my presentation setup, I didn't put a Marlon Brando pick in here. Oh, well. I should have,
well.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, how could you
Next
not?
time.
I wish the DC movies now would just give us back the classic Superman suit.
Oh man.
Yeah, go back and watch this movie and learn something from it, right?
Yes, please. Please, it's there. It's right there.
And all of this it also ties in with movie 2, right? Because
It
it's one of
does.
those rare movies of that era where they were actually planning on doing the bigger story and the two movies that shape each other.
And I really wish they had just let Donner do what he wanted to do. I mean,
Yeah.
because Richard Donner was absolutely robbed and mistreated in the second movie. It's just, look at the vision the guy had.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the second film, he filmed it all, but then he got fired before he could finish editing it. And that's why you got that movie. And then they
Yeah, no,
had to
it's-
and they redid the ending of this movie because, they had fired him.
Yeah, complete nonsense, dude. And I love how this is a wise and benevolent Jor-El,
Yes.
not a sadistic destroyer Jor-El,
Yeah.
right?
And not Russell Crowe. Oh my gosh, here we go. Oh.
He's flying out, learned his lessons, and now we're in New York, and they're about to be introduced to the man.
Now,
Metropolis.
do you think it would have been better just to cut from the face turning to the taxi and just hold off on that reveal?
I think
Now-
so, yeah.
That taxi, you're inside the taxi. There's a long shot from down the street, seeing the whole city,
It's true.
but it's framed by an internal foreground shot. Hey, Todd, now you're that's a neat effect right there. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the Daily Planet, indeed.
Yeah.
And who possibly could have that camera taking shots? Who could it be? I mean, really? Ooh,
Could it be
yeah.
the young and fragile Clark Kent? And hello.
No, it's Jimmy Olsen. Come on now.
Ah,
And look at
There
Jimmy
he
as
is.
a little scrawny, improperly dressed Jewish boy, as he should be.
what? He's not a tall, slender, sexy black man.
No,
He
he's
calls
not.
himself James.
No, he's not. No.
Call me James Olsen.
And he's
What do you
wearing
guys
a
think
bow
of?
tie.
He is wearing a bow tie. What do you guys think of Margot Kidder here?
Eh.
Yeah, I've never been a big fan of hers, but
It was the 70s, though. They had this weird trend where they didn't put beautiful
that's
women in
true.
roles where they
That
should
is
be.
true.
She's
Oh,
sweet, but still kind of type A.
Yeah.
Clark Kent. Christopher did such a wonderful job with,
Yeah.
Clark
He
Kent
was
part of
Yeah.
it.
He absolutely killed it.
You couldn't tell that they were the same character or the same person with his performance.
Can you open this, Kent? It's a little
But
teeny
it smells
beer.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. What beautiful interplay, dude. Hey, he
Does
called
he
her
ever
out
take
too, huh?
Frenchies as
Yeah.
a
He called
ghost?
her out.
Yeah. a, a, and that's something that was missing in both movies from Return and Man of Steel. Well, and everything else.
Yeah.
I think I know Return is kind of like a continuation of this series,
That was the idea.
but yeah, but
Yeah, no, they do a really great job with the acting and interaction here. It's very much stage play esque. What's going on here? I mean, theater play, But I love that guy who almost came in the room. He's just like background character, dressed very nearly to Freddie Mercury.
I didn't remember that he had said that this is Mr. Clark Kent. He's just a mild mannered reporter.
Yeah.
He actually said the line. That's great. But it comes off so effortlessly as part of the dialogue.
Yeah, and he's gonna send a portion of his check to his mother. I love that little touch too. I forgot that, dude.
yeah,
Yeah.
And
he
this is
still
cool. Yeah, go ahead.
no, he still remembers his mom's and taking care of her
Of course.
Yeah, he stepped up and took his father's position.
place. Yeah,
And she was mocking him, and then she realized that he actually was that guy, and now she's second thinking who she's dealing with. Ooh, he just gave her a little hip bump.
yeah,
Mhm.
Let's be honest. That's
My
probably
man.
all been done by pretty much everybody.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, I bumped into you. I'm so sorry.
I do apologize.
Don't take a down.
The worst part about Margot Kidder is what happened after these movies, because she just went completely insane.
Well, it's kind of like Carrie Fisher as well.
Right.
Oh,
Too
yeah.
many drugs, too much alcohol, too much partying.
She was also bipolar, like Carrie Fisher.
Oh yes, bipolar. Let's bring that up.
Yeah,
Yum, popcorn. We should have popcorn.
and that's
I
why
should have popcorn. I should go make
it
some.
got so bad. That's why she wasn't in the third one.
I've already got myself some chips.
You got yourself some chips. I could use some popcorn.
Mhm.
I say hintingly to the people around me. Popcorn would be good.
I love doing that too.
Yeah, I know. We have to be subtle about our fatherness.
Yeah,
Well, I meant what he was doing with the door there. I'm not sure if you understand this. I do it verbally with you guys where I will
Yeah.
bumble into something,
Mhm.
but I know better.
Oh, they're being mugged. Just do what he says, Lois. Come on.
Faithless.
come on, come on, come on.
I love his Clark Kent, dude.
Mhm.
I love
Oh
it.
no, sir.
It's kind of funny that he's dressing very formal. That makes him even more dorky than the rest of
Yes.
the
And
guys.
he's trying to educate this guy with
Yeah,
how to act in society and such.
yeah.
It's wonderful, dude.
He's like, whoa, wait a second.
That's so beautiful, right? That's beautiful. Hey, I must have fainted.
So
I'm
if this was a
sorry.
darker version, he'd have to actually chase down the guy, beat him up till he was near death, instead of just
Yeah.
saying, "Hey,
Right.
he's a guy that just needs a break. I'm gonna let him go."
And
Yeah.
then crack the guy's neck.
Yeah.
Throw him into a building or something.
A little bit
Mhm.
of continuity there. It'd been better if that bullet was crunched up, but I guess they wanted to make sure you knew it was a bullet, even though you just saw him catch it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well,
That's the-
people weren't that very attentive, and remember, nobody's watching this movie so many times.
Okay. Oh, look at all these hearts and stuff flowing around. We're like, here, Booster loves this, guys. He loves it when you
Yeah.
do this. See? Yay!
If I could find the
Two,
man
two,
who is doing that, and if it were not for the laws of this land, surely I would cut you down.
All right, we just got an introduction to Lex Luthor's henchman here walking across the street, and the cops, of course, are watching them.
But listen
But
to the
Oh, his
music.
henchman.
what did you think about Gene Hackman's Lex Luthor, by the way, since we're coming into that?
I think it's the best cinematic Lex Luthor we've ever had.
I don't think we'll ever get the ideal Lex Luthor. I think we've ever had him. And for me, the ideal one would be Bryan Cranston.
Oh,
was
wow, he
good.
might be a good one, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I
But
thought
instead-
Kevin Spacey would be the ideal one, but the writing of
Instead,
that movie,
we got Lenny Luthor from bloody Batman vs Superman.
the writing of that movie, unfortunately, oof.
Yeah, no, that was what's that actor's name that played Lex Luthor in The Man of Steel? What's his name?
Jesse Eisenberg.
Oh,
Absolute
Yeah.
horrible bad casting. It was like the absolute
Clark
worst.
Kent meets
concept.
Bruce Wayne. Oh, you got a strong
You mean
handshake.
in
I would
Batman
not
ver-
want
you
to
mean-
pick a fight with this man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
ridiculous.
Batman versus Superman, not Man of Steel.
That's
Guess it wasn't there.
which
Lex
is why I
Luthor-
call him Lenny Luthor.
Lex Luthor is not only a genius; he is the perfection of man. That's his whole
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah.
right? The perfection of his body and the protection of humanity. Because his
He's
deal
a human.
is
He's
a
a human
humanist.
supremacist.
Yes, he is a humanist,
Yeah.
and he's very concerned about these aliens. That's the main thing about Lex Luthor, right? He is the villain that has a purpose. So you need someone who's in perfect physical condition, truly alpha. You need a absolute buck alpha. That's
Yeah.
Lex Luthor, right?
And someone who
100%
looks
type A
good bald.
personality. The type of person who walks into a room and immediately takes it over. That's what you need.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And here's the problem: as much as we love Gene Hackman, he kind of his performance overshadows that. Even Kevin Spacey, who's a phenomenal actor at that time,
Mm.
copied him more or less.
We
He did
need
in a
someone
way.
who was as good as who's the guy who's playing Kingpin at the moment? Vincent something?
Oh,
Vincent
D'Onofrio?
D'Onofrio.
Jeez.
Yeah, Vincent D'Onofrio. Yeah,
We need someone like him to play
He would
Lex Luthor.
Yeah, that kind of. What's the word I'm looking for?
Yeah.
Well,
Boxy.
I'm gonna make a suggestion. You guys would probably balk at, but I want you to think about it. I think the best Lex Luthor you could have today would be Tom Hardy.
Tom
no,
Hardy?
too many. No, no,
Tom Hardy.
no.
Too short.
No.
Too short.
Too
Well,
short
don't
to
worry,
start.
Superman was
The
short too.
thing about Tom Hardy, he's in perfect condition. He keeps himself there, and
Nope.
Tom Hardy can be anything.
No.
Yeah, he
really
does
good.
have insane range. Yeah, I have to admit, he does have insane range.
Yeah,
Maybe,
but he went-
maybe.
But he's not perfect for Lex Luthor.
I think he could make himself. I think
No.
Tom Hardy would be a
Well-
crazy killer, Lex Luthor.
Yeah, but I have a bad feeling that someone will try to cover up his face and be like, "Hello, I'm Lex Luthor."
Hey, you can say what you want about that portrayal of Bane. Everybody remembers it.
Yeah,
Right.
It became
it
iconic.
just wasn't
really fast.
Bane. It was a good bad guy. It just wasn't Bane.
Yeah.
And Jordan says he was already Bane. Yes, but his face was covered, right? And
Well,
we know
yeah,
if you
but he
ever
wasn't Bane in DCU, was he?
well,
Right.
also if you ever watch Peaky Blinders, which I suggest you do, he plays a Jewish gang leader in that. and you can't tell it's him. You can't. You have no clue it's him.
Interesting. Yeah, he's a fantastic actor. He might be the best actor as far as range goes, active
Oh,
right
yeah.
now. He can do any. I haven't seen him not be able to do anything.
And Lex Luthor, did he just kill a cop? Did he just throw that cop into the train?
Yeah,
Is
I'm
he
surprised the
dead?
train.
Oh
Uh-oh.
my! Death!
Yeah,
Death has happened.
What?
And I love how they show it. It's not bloody and gory. It's just a torn up hat.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like a trail of guts like it should be.
No. And
Yeah.
his girlfriend is displeased with his action on causing the death of that cop. And boy, I like her dress. That's nice, or whatever she's wearing. She definitely wants to show off those boobies. That's a little bit of a Power Girl reference, isn't it?
It
I
does
like
kind
this
of look.
one,
That's
but
what I was
this-
thinking. It kind of looks like Power Girls.
The evil Power Girl version.
Was
Mhm.
Power Girl a character then?
Yeah,
I think so.
it's the parallel universe of
I'm
Supergirl.
googling it.
Wow. It's too bad the face doesn't
my
match that
God.
rack, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Don't worry, Chester. They're both just as plastic.
Probably, yes, yes. Goodness.
Oh
But
yeah,
it kinda
Power
came
Girl
in-
came out 2 years before this movie was a thing.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
And,
really?
Lex Luthor is going off. Yeah, I have a memory of Lex Luthor from the later films. I forgot. He actually does do a good job with the speaking part. He's just not alpha enough physically, I think.
Yeah, he
Right.
doesn't have the
Yeah.
physical presence.
He's far more of a Weasley kind of Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
They went for more of the criminal element than the
You know,
magic.
you know what the problem with Lex Luthor is? You need like a black dude. Know what I mean? I'm serious. You need someone that's that crazy alpha that a white dude just cannot do.
Oh boy, listen to this racist. Listen to this racist.
I'm just
Wow.
saying. Just saying. A black dude. When you got black people voicing
When
Lex
you
Luthor,
see
it's
when
perfect.
you see Mr. Reeves as Superman, and you tell me a white dude can't pull off that level of alpha, his whole
Yeah.
Superman character is extremely.
You know, the cool thing about Christopher Reeves too is even though he was just a person in his whole life, we know he was actually a gay man, right?
Yeah.
But it didn't matter, right? Because he's an actor and he's doing his thing. He doesn't have to scream it to the whole world. He
What?
doesn't have to make some diversity point.
All right.
He's
Wait.
just doing
What
his
did he-
job.
What
Wonderful.
did he say? Wait, sorry. What did he say?
What do you mean? What did I say?
No, repeat that. You said Christopher Reeve's gay.
He was a gay man, yeah. You guys didn't know that.
No, I'm muting you.
Well, fine, beat me. Well, that's not. But my point is, he didn't go out and scream it to the rafters and always had to input it into his thing. He's an actor. He was doing his thing, and he did a
wasn't gay.
wonderful job.
Is Chester done talking, guys?
He
Yeah,
wasn't.
yes, I'm
Yeah.
done talking now. I
Yeah,
stopped.
because
He was
'cause I-
married and had 3 children.
yeah,
Uh-huh. Okay.
yeah,
You guys
All right,
are
I'll unmute Chester then.
yeah. Dana Reeves. He was married. He wasn't gay. I don't know which one you're
His,
thinking
his
of.
high
Guys.
school sweetheart too.
okay, guys. A lot of in that time would marry and have kids. It was called a bearding and hiding, right?
Oh, I've got to mute him again.
Yeah.
Yeah, mute him. Just mute him.
I was making a positive point,
Just mute him.
All right, fine. Whatever. I'm going to call you guys something inappropriate then.
So I have to talk about the bumbling buffoon guy, Mr. Luthor. Mr. Luthor, man, I loved his performance. Is that Ned Beatty?
I think so, yeah. And another thing they do really well is the things that are going on in the background with just actors doing their the background stuff. I really like that. In modern movies, they just seem to have people there, and I notice in many movies someone's looking at the camera usually.
Want some coffee?
Ladies. Oh, this is awesome.
Honestly,
Chris Reeves, not Chris Reams.
Goodness gracious. Do you think you could find where these things are? I love his bumbling. Editorial features, are they big enough? Going up, going up. Night. Goodness gracious.
Oh, he makes an amazing Clark Kent.
He does. I love his Superman too. We haven't really seen that yet, but yeah, no, I'm thinking back to what Denali said though, where we saw him flying out. I'm kind of wondering if they might not have wanted to show that yet.
Did we switch to
Yeah.
Blue Thunder?
I like Blue Thunder. That was good, man.
Man, like you can't see Henry Cavill doing that kind of bumbling around as Clark Kent. You know, he's too huge, man. But
No, he doesn't have that range as an actor, unfortunately.
No, he doesn't. But he looks good as Superman, though. I love the look.
he does. He looks fantastic as Superman, but he just does. He can't. He isn't a Clark Kent.
Yeah, you need to have both of them. You can't have one or the other, or else we always call them out on that.
Mhm.
That's why, as much as people rag on Christian Bale for his voice, he's a good Bruce Wayne, and
Great
he was a
Bruce
good
Wayne.
yeah, and he was a great Batman. You know, saying the voice.
Yeah, well-
the best one that's played Batman has been the voice actor Kevin Conroy.
Oh well,
Um,
yeah, sure.
Yeah, of
But-
course. Yeah.
So I
It's an
have to
interesting
put that.
setup with the helicopter, and then it comes in, and you don't know what's going on. And she's running up there until you see the Daily Planet above the little elevator area.
And it's
Then you
also a
understand
very
what's going on.
mundane type of emergency too.
Yeah,
This is what forces him to show his hand.
Oh.
Mhm.
what are you laughing at?
Oh no, are people gonna die? Where's Superman?
Dazzler's laughing at the scene.
Is she? Why? Why?
Why are you
Explain
laughing at
her.
the scene?
Dazzler?
So close to ground, yet they're so that.
Oh no.
Oh, just
Chaos.
power it off and land instead
back
of
of the
spinning
helicopter
around
on
in
fire.
circles.
So
Okay,
the 10-year-old was being
That's a good
logical. Is
point.
that what you're telling me? Just
Yeah.
shut it off. Yeah.
Get her out of here.
well, that's a
Oh.
10-year-old mind, right? Do the
That's
do the
true.
logical thing.
Just shut it off. Why are you unbuckling? Don't unbuckle.
Yeah.
The stupidest thing to do.
Poor pilot. For some reason, he's unconscious. I have no idea why, but he is.
He just
The pilot's unconscious.
fainted. He was just terrified
Yeah, a lot of fainting. in
before
this
he could,
movie for
shut
men.
it off.
Is
See,
that Gozar?
pro-feminist, the movie is what it is.
No, the stick jammed up and hit his gonads, so he fainted from the pain.
Thanks, Denali.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. There you go. There's the reason why he fainted.
Was it her that opened?
I do have to say, I do believe that Margot Kidder is in trouble. So she is pulling it off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Amy Adams was so wrong
Yep.
for Lois Lane.
Oh, Amy Adams? Why? We're having fun. Stop it.
I'm sorry. I just keep coming back to how awful Man of Steel is. It's where my brain goes.
Oh, that lady was horrible, man. She just is. I'm sure she could do some good things, but she wasn't what she should be.
Believe it. You're supposed to have super senses.
I love how
Take
oblivious he
time.
is. He's so deep in his character.
Oh, here we go. Oh no, they tricked us. See, because he usually used the phone booth to change, but this is one of those open ones.
That's funny.
That is great.
That was a
really
joke.
funny.
Good thing she held on just long enough.
And a very subtle one at that. It didn't go, hey, how about
here
this,
we go,
huh?
Here we go.
There it
Boom!
is.
The chest reveal, baby, and the turnstile change.
Oh,
Ooh.
awesome.
Here he is. Excuse me. Hey man, that's a bad outfit. Got this pimp on the street. That's bad, man.
Whoa.
You bad. You bad. I like it. It's fly. It's fly.
That guy's flying, literally.
Wow.
Hey, you ready to watch him kill Lois? Because that's what would happen if he actually did this.
Yes,
He would
yes,
break her
yes.
back.
Oh, where did you learn that from? Big Bang Theory?
No, I learned that from physics. Yes, physics.
Yeah.
Who's got you? Got me. Who's got you? Famous line.
I just cannot believe it. He got her.
Um,
Oh my! He caught the helicopter and saved Lois Lane. He is super man.
yeah,
So is this the first appearance of Superman in this?
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Right.
See, and this is where I was thinking that they should have done the reveal the
Yeah,
first
no, you're
time and
right.
cut that part
I agree. I agree.
I don't mean a reveal for the movie. I mean like for the for the city.
for
Yeah,
the city.
no,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See? It's
Oops.
wonderful. You know, the coolest thing about it is he really looks so different from Clark Kent. He did
Yeah.
a great job.
It's perfect.
Look at that.
Who
handsome
are you?
fellow.
A friend. And off he went.
Whoosh.
Compared to destroying a train station, yeah. See
I
here,
love
he
that, I
doesn't
love that
destroy
little
anything.
bye.
And she faints.
Yeah.
Oh, boom, here we go. The music's coming back. He's flying.
Oh,
Oh, I
yeah.
love it.
He took off with a back arch.
He
He
did.
didn't do that forward jump thing. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
Look how wonderful a job he's doing of just enjoying his flight. Just the little acting he's doing, little things of how he's moving his arm forward or here or there.
With emotion in his face and everything.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Well, I think one of the things they
This guy.
did in the interview was swimming. That he would swim. He's like swimming in the sky
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
for the
I
action.
see. Well, it works beautifully.
Yeah.
You know, because of course, in the new movies, we can actually see Superman fly because of the
Yeah.
CG. But they did a really great job with portraying flight in the movie.
He's just there.
Yeah, I know. Something wrong with the elevator? I love it, dude. I love it. He's smiling. He's not angry. He's just.
I love the little waves and such. It's amazing.
Bunk.
See, he's not angry or bitter.
Yeah.
Hello, Officer Mooney. Oh, Superman being Superman. Just dropping him off gently to the cop.
I love how they're
Yeah,
both so
right.
dumbfounded. He didn't even bother trying to run away or anything.
No, he didn't. Yeah.
I love it.
Nice little
Well, wouldn't you
religious comment as well, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Confession is good for the soul.
That's right. There's a gunfight in the street. The cops are shooting badly. He's just shooting in the air, man.
Crazy. I'm
Yeah,
guessing they
this car
had
chase
to have one car chase scene or something.
Ah, we got to have that, right?
Yeah.
Especially in the 70s. It's a rule.
Yeah.
Oh my. Oh, that was sped up film.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I love how they just kind of shooting wherever.
Like stormtroopers.
Like stormtroopers.
Yeah. But I mean, the cop was shooting literally just kind of flailing the gun in the air, right? It was like, what? That's not how you shoot. Well, they caught a couple of them, but the rest of them got away in a boat.
Free you turkeys.
Freeze,
Those
you
are literal
turkeys.
ski masks.
He's already counting his money. Look at that. That guy was really in a hurry to count money. And the other guy's sitting and counting money, and they're smiling to each other. And he's just standing on. I forgot this scene completely, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy tries something.
Dink. The Bugs Bunny wobble.
He's just like, what?
Although in the Return of Superman, I can't remember the actor that did that, but the
Brian
scene
Rowe.
where the scene where the bullet hit his eye, I like that scene though.
Yeah.
Some really good character actors just peppered throughout this movie, right? This guy, that's without the hat on. This guy is in a lot of movies back from the '60s and early '70s, dude.
Is that Mulrooney Senior?
Kind of does look like him, right? Let me get my hat. So you got to get his hat. And they just put the boat here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just put the boat in the middle of the street. Okay, now Superman's just being a menace.
Vanity trash.
It's a free boat.
Superman is a menace.
And look, he's got to do the classic save the cat. Got to have it.
That is an ugly child.
Hello. Wow, oh my God. What's going on?
Firemans don't approve. You're not part of the union.
Oh, what is with that
That's
girl's
true.
nose? That poor little girl.
Oh man,
Goodness gracious.
that's brutal. Did she grow up to be Uma Thurman?
But look how nice he is. And look. He has the Superman curl.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
Gives the cat a little pet. Delightful. Oh man.
Oh
And
no,
here-
there's an airplane. And I think
yeah,
we were-
Another one.
Airplanes never do well in these
Force
kind of movies.
One. No, they don't. But I love how they're just this subtle, mundane, day-to-day stuff, and Superman's just helping. There's no end of the
Yeah.
world, right? Although we do get there.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
Oh, lightning blowed up an engine, which doesn't really happen that way. But hey, it's a movie.
Right. Yeah, no. If that happened, Bowie would be answering to the White House saying, you failed in your design.
Yes, he would. And of course, he did say Air Force One. So
Yeah. I mean, you can kind of tell with the paint scheme right there.
no, but he
The
did say
president's
that.
on board.
Well, if the president's on board.
Yeah,
why
very,
would
very
they-
high energy scene, and
No.
Superman is just replacing the engine with himself. Very different, right? We saw in the return one, he caught
I
it by its
love it.
nose and landed it.
I love that salute.
It is beautiful.
Just fly.
Fly. Don't look, just fly. Just fly.
Trust me. Go back to looking.
I know, I love it, dude.
Oh, it's
Yes,
brilliant.
That is definitely worth some hearts. I'm going to give some hearts here. Oh, no, I'm not doing it.
Some
Someone
hearts.
else.
Oh,
Yeah. One-handed and lifting him up. JVC, there's another nice little product placement. JVC made some really good products, though.
As much as I love the helicopter save in this movie as his first real thing that he does, it would have been great if they would have went with the iconic car save instead.
Yeah, no, that you're right. You're right. You're right. But I love how he's sitting here enjoying his swim, and she's sitting there laying in her one-piece swimsuit.
Hmm.
And she does have a great-looking body, but that face, man.
what a shame.
Chester, I'm sure it's not anywhere near as nice now.
It might be underground, but hey, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, so nice. He's such a great helper in that absolutely awful outfit he's wearing.
Yeah.
Took his wig and he put it in where it needs to go. And I'm coming, boss. Coming, boss.
Mhm. That is a very slappable bottom, I must say.
Oh, she's got a wonderful body. Just you know, I love how he's got the cameras in the back to simulate being on the beach and stuff. And this is like a flooded old time train station, right?
So that means he's just swimming in sewer water.
Well, we're assuming since it's so clear and clean that he's not. And I love how we gave him his robe in the water because we all know how much we love damp, wet bottoms to our robes.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then he
And
he calls him out
commented
on it.
Yeah, exactly. He does. Look, ma, no wires. Blue bomb buzzes metropolis. Caped wonder stuns city. What a great use of newspaper headlines in a movie, though, huh?
Yeah.
Lex Luthor doesn't care about looks. There you go. Wow, so he made a mistake, right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Does he ever say Great Caesar's ghost in this movie?
I don't wish he. I don't remember. I wish he would though.
I don't think so.
Tonight at 8, your place. Hopefully, a friend. Uh oh. Superman's getting into the dating. Of course, the boss of the Daily Planet wants to know who is Superman. Wants everybody to get out there and find out. His name's Barry something, isn't it?
Um. Oh my
Isn't it
God.
like
I tell
Barry?
ya.
It's like Barry White, right?
I
Perry.
don't think so.
Perry, maybe Perry.
Perry
Perry
White.
White.
Mhm.
Perry White.
That's the one.
Well, I just Perry White. I like him too.
Oh, Perry White's a good boss.
Uh,
He's tough, but he's usually fair on people.
I like Perry White. I actually think I prefer him a little bit over JJ. But JJ is just more hardcore. This guy is more of a real boss, whereas JJ is more of a comical representation.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
it
5
seems
minutes
they're
late.
5 minutes late, and it seems like they're enjoying a conversation over here about God and Moses and all those connections. Of course, you two guys do realize the original creation of Superman is the Moses story, right? Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here he comes, flying
Wow.
in. Now, how much cooler is this scene than the one in the Superman Returns? Because
Infinitely.
they match this scene, right?
Yeah. And Superman isn't creepy, unlike
No, he's not
unlike
creepy.
Superman. Unlike Superman, Returns.
Well, see, the thing that Superman understands is you can't always be so nice to a woman. If you're nice all the time, you're going to lose her interest. If you want to get a woman, you
Yep.
have to be a little distant. You have to be a little, play with them a little bit, pick
Aloof.
on them a little. You got to be aloof. You can't
Oh,
be.
let me write this down.
Yeah, you should, dude. You can't be this sappy little doe-eyed boy who's so
Simp.
desperate for love. The women hate that stuff, man.
Hmm.
And Superman showed us exactly how you date. That's how you date.
In
Write that
fairness,
down.
though, I mean, look at this man.
Mhm.
I don't think. you
Okay,
had any
so
trouble.
I should show up to her apartment in a Superman suit. Got it. That's,
Works for me.
As long as you fly in. As long as you fly
Yeah.
in, you'll be all right.
I'll
You're good to
I'll
go,
jump
yeah.
off a building next to her. We'll see how that goes.
So now she's going to
Mm.
take an interview with him. Are you married? No, I'm not. Do you have a girlfriend? No, Mrs. Lane. But if I did, you'd be the first to know about it. Oh,
My man.
he's flirting.
Listen to
Yeah.
him. Look at him.
I think they chose a lot of looks and things from Mr. Incredible off of these scenes.
Yeah.
225. How much do you weigh? It's interesting. She's all dolled up.
Mm-hmm.
Still barely as pretty. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Yeah, she's not, but that's all right. I think she does a fair job.
She gets the character right anyway. The
Yeah, she
the
does.
personality.
Oh yeah.
Unlike
She's
most of them.
smitten, though, for sure.
Oh yeah. Well, look at those blue eyes. Are you kidding me?
He's a gorgeous man. That's a gorgeous man.
oh yeah.
Doll in the smile.
And she's asking, they're basically just trying to get interview questions of who are you type of stuff. And see, you can do the underwear on the outside and pull it off.
Absolutely.
It looks fine. I don't understand.
Never
this-
be ashamed of his undies.
No.
I don't understand this notion that it looks silly. Oh, it looks fine to me.
It's important. It breaks up the costume where it needs
well, it's
to be.
also
Does.
covering his junk, so you can't get a big old junk outline.
Well,
Well, it
the
goes back
reason
to
they
the old-
had it. Yeah, go ahead.
It goes back to the old weightlifting days and the
Yeah, the strongman of the
boxing days
circus.
and what they used to wear in the 40s.
Yeah, that's what it was all based off of.
Oh, what's going on here? Why am I not getting the picture now?
Are you having trouble there, Thundera?
Yeah, it keeps cutting out for me for some reason. Black screening. I might try Chrome in a minute. I'm using Firefox.
Chrome seems to be the smoothest, but I use Firefox and have no problem whatsoever.
Hmm.
Where are you from? She says. Hard to explain. Another galaxy.
So this doesn't
Yep.
open up the whole alien invasion concept later on for the world, like it does in the Avengers.
Oh yeah. It hasn't dawned on her yet. You like the S on the cape? Yeah.
Hmm?
Dave says he likes the S on the back of the cape instead of just only on the chest.
Mm-hmm.
See, I like both ways. I both ways look good to me. I just prefer the
Why are
strong
you
hand
here?
style.
She says.
Truth,
the-
justice,
to-
in the
In
American
the
way.
American way.
Yeah,
Oh.
right. Truth, justice, and the American way, not the New Zealand way, not the French, for sure, not the freaking French way. The American way.
That's actually a really great read. Is What's So Funny About Truth, Justice, in the American Way? Ever
I
read
don't
that
know
one?
what is funny.
No, that's the title of the story. What's So Funny About Truth, Justice, American Way?
I don't know what. No.
Oh my god.
Well, we take a ride with me. He's going to take her for a flight. Now, this is another thing, Booster. Write that down. You want to get a girl's attention? Take her for a fly. See.
Yeah.
Okay,
just
just
fly around with her.
all
Get her
right.
head
So
in
if
the
she
cloud.
denies me, I pick her up and run away. Got it.
Right. There you go.
Yeah.
I need a sweater or I need something. He's like, no, come on, lady. Let's go.
You need
No,
consent.
no. I'm in my undies. You'll be all right.
Yeah, I got you, babe. I got you, babe. Clark said, you're just a figment of someone's imagination.
Mhm.
Who's that?
I'm getting some echo from somebody. I can hear it through
Are
your
you?
through the Hangout. Yeah. I don't want
Oh,
it
dude.
to
Yeah,
show up
well,
on
it's not
screen.
me, dude. I'm only coming through the Hangouts and
Well,
through
it's not
YouTube.
me.
Ah, here we go. Of course, a lot of those little things about him catching the people in the helicopter and stuff, you guys got to understand that Superman's power is not cellular, it's telekinetic, right? He's a telekinetic. He just doesn't, he can't extend it beyond his body. He has to touch it. So when he can pick up things and hold things whole, it's because he's enveloping it in a telekinetic bubble. His telekinetics is touch range is what it would be.
Sounds like
I never
rubbish.
knew that.
Yeah. Well, no, you see this explained very clearly when they have Superboy or one of the other clone versions or stuff. Because the Superboy has a better control of the telekinetics than Superman does, right? It's just not as powerful.
Mm-hmm.
He's taking her, going to see the Statue of Liberty, and she probably would be freezing to death. You should have let her bring a sweater there, Superman.
This
But nobody
upcoming
would.
poetry is actually one of my favorite parts.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Jordan says Superman 2 is pretty good as well. Yeah, unfortunately they screwed up the end of Donner's film, but for the most part, the Donner parts are great.
Mm-hmm.
And that's before they did the big cleanup job they did in the 80s. You guys remember when they had the Statue of Liberty was all scaffold?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Booster doesn't because he's a baby.
Yeah, it's true. I'm a wee baby man.
Awesome. And the touch. Oh, this is wonderful. I
Oh.
love it. Yeah. Up above the clouds. And she would definitely be freezing here. But then again, the telekinetic bubble, I guess. Yeah.
We'll go with that again. Although I'm just about certain they did not take that into consideration when they made this movie.
Or when they created the character, probably not. No, but they eventually had to explain why he can do what he does, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Superman has evolved and developed over decades, right?
Instead of jumping over tall
Oh my
buildings, you
gosh.
can fly. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Many things.
Mm-hmm.
They've added powers too.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, holding hands and flying. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, look at that smile.
And she.
broken fingers. No,
Yeah.
it's the bubble. It's the telekinetic bubble. That's
Whoops.
Superman.
Oops.
You idiot.
I
You
didn't
suck
do
at
that on
this.
purpose at all.
Oh, look, I saved you from what I just did.
You saved me.
How convenient of me.
Oh, this is great right here where
Oh.
she's got her arms around his neck. Oh, it's so lovely. See, and then you got these people. What's his name? Didio? Is he the one in charge of DC now?
Yeah.
And his concept that superheroes can't have families and kids. Why? What a beautiful scene. Why can't
Yeah.
Superman have
It's
love?
gorgeous.
It's so nonsense. I just want to kick that guy square somewhere.
Yeah.
That reminds me of some of my favorite
And-
moments from All Star Superman.
And yes, Dave, Kryptonite was invented on the radio show to allow the
Yep.
voice actor for Superman to have a
'Cause he was
2-week
sick.
vacation.
I thought it was because he was sick, right?
Nope, it was for
Huh?
a 2-week vacation.
I see. That's hilarious.
Yeah. I love how she's talking to herself and what her feelings of her experience,
Oh.
With that soundtrack,
Yeah. But look how
it's heartwarming.
it is, dude. And look how willing they were to just show the budding of the love, in a movie. The modern movie wouldn't take this kind of time to do it, right?
Mhm.
They just complain, "Where's the action?" Well, this is action. They're flying. They're moving.
Well, you have to also remember. I mean, when this came out, this scene right here is it's incredible to people. Like it's not computer generated. It's just not stuff you really saw too much of yet.
True. No, they
People
did a
were
wonderful job.
Wowed by smaller, lesser and lesser things.
All the other Brando dialogue was taped to the other actors. Well, that's interesting, Todd.
Hmm.
He wanted to sign Regal like he was reading it for the first time.
I don't actually think I've seen the strings at all yet.
No, I think they did a wonderful job of
Hmm.
keeping that. I think there might be a scene or two you feel the strings like when he was
Yeah.
running it younger.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, no.
Oh. Kiss her, you fool!
Maybe next time.
Oh,
See, leave her hanging. Write that down, Booster. That's how you do that, man.
okay. Hang
Superman
her off
knows,
the
man.
roof.
Superman is a player. He knows.
Yeah.
My boy. There he goes.
No, I see so many of these dudes these days, and they're so super sweet, all ultra sweet to these girls. Man, that ain't gonna get it done, dude.
Okay. Don't be nice to them. Got it.
You have to choose when you're nice to them. And here he goes, covering his secret identity.
That is sweet. Did they do that in one take? Well, it seemed like it. It seemed like the camera didn't shift. Hmm.
If so, that's impressive.
You haven't been drinking, have you, Lewis? Are you drunk, Lois?
Are you drunk? What are you?
You're a raging alcoholic.
I'm only
You got a
judging
problem,
you, Lois. See, even Clark knows, right? Even the Clark level understands that don't be too nice to her. And he takes off the glasses. And he stands up straight. Did you notice that?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He straightened himself. I didn't even notice that part of it. He was actually crouching himself.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Man, Christopher Reeve is awesome.
Yeah, it's such a shame that the tragedy that happened later in his life.
Yeah. But luckily, it was much, much later.
Yeah.
And then his voice goes higher.
He goes higher. He crunches over. His brow changes. Well, what a good job, dude. You don't
Yeah.
notice these subtleties until you're doing, just watching it for those things,
Everything that you're saying about how to get a woman in these things, Clark is doing the exact opposite. He does it the
He
exact
is.
opposite way as
Intentionally.
Clark.
Intentionally, right? I spent the night with Superman. Ooh, scandal, baby. Right? I also love how he Clark is always kind of just smiling to himself with his good hiding in disguise. You know,
Yeah.
he's so self pleased. Mm. So Lex Luthor
That
is
happens in the third movie,
yeah
except it's a cigarette package.
yeah. Poor Lex. He's surrounded by idiots. And she's showing a lot of cleavage again. This is the cleavage lady. I shall dub her a cleavage lady.
I know she's lovely.
Otis, you took away the boss's ladder. He's hanging by one arm, which I doubt Gene Hackman could actually do. Oh, I
Oh my
see.
god, he's so goofy. Lex Luthor would have this man killed.
Yeah, I know. But well, this Lex Luthor doesn't have an army of and billions of dollars. He has money, but I mean
Hmm.
he's hidden and he's this kingpin type character.
Hmm.
They're using the word ergo. Wow, that's a very nice word. We don't hear that much these days.
Ergo, because people are dumb. That's why.
hmm
This is his reading the book wig.
It is. I love how they
It
added the
makes him
little wig
smarter.
thing. You know, yeah. Because they, I think when you first saw it, if you're a Superman fan, you're like, why does Lex have hair? But they very quickly show you there's a wig. Lotus finds into the bed, puts it on the wig holding head, whatever they call those things, and because
Right.
I don't think Lex Luthor being vain, it makes sense, right?
Well, it's because Gene Hackman didn't want to be bald.
Oh, okay.
And he put in his contract, so that's why they kept putting the wig until towards the end, where you have that one scene of him being bald.
Yeah, Addis Ababa, Ethiopia.
Now, at some point, don't we see Miss Testmarker come up with some brilliant idea, or is that the other movie?
I think it's the other one.
Yeah.
So they just discovered the understanding of kryptonite for some unknown reason from some scientists in Ethiopia.
Why not?
Even though Superman just came on the scene, so yay, science.
Hooray, science!
Well, you gotta have that weakness though, because otherwise, it's very important. So even though it was created by accident, it's good that it was.
It's only Lex Luthor was able to put all the information together based on the one single interview.
True. Well, yeah. A Banus. Otis is trying to be smart again. Now you don't hear people talk about the capital city of Ethiopia very much, huh?
No, not at all.
It's actually one of the nicer cities in Africa, to be honest with you. It is quite beautiful. And we're driving on a road here with a remote control car, so Lex is up to something.
That's awesome.
And he's got his sexy Miami Vice wig on today. And he's crashed the car, and he's quite pleased with himself. Why is Otis obsessed with Aloha shirts? I don't know.
Because he wants that front beach property.
Now Miss
Oh.
Testmarker gets to use her superpowers.
I love how you know her name.
I love how she fell on that side of the car while the door was open on the other side of the car.
Oh, she already has
Details.
powers.
Oh, this music! It's the goofy minion music.
It is.
The tuba, yes.
The tuba. She's got herself dolled up hard. A vigorous chest massage. What should we do?
sucker.
No, that's okay. Private That's the sergeant needs to do it. So
Oh my god.
I love it. I love it. It's such bowed face.
Oh, that's disgusting.
See, Otis is shown as bumbling, but he is capable.
Mhm.
He's written it on his arm in marker very poorly.
Oh no.
Mouth to mouth, yo. That's right, Willie. We got the Willie Mammoth with us. Oh, it's definitely Don Johnson hair, dude.
All day.
Somebody hurt? The tuba music.
Oh, that's
Uh,
Squeal,
hilarious.
Otis.
Interesting. Todd says someone Superman turning back the time was supposed to be the ending of Superman 2. That's interesting, Todd. Why are you typing this in chat instead of saying it?
Yeah. Also, why are you spoiling things, Todd?
Yes, Todd. Otis is telling what he did.
I think Denali's being a tyrant and muting everyone. I see.
I see. Okay.
You know, you can unmute yourself, but there was a lot of background noise.
Otis screwed it up. Oh no. Otis is in trouble. Oh goodness.
Don't make me turn to stop this car.
Exactly, yeah. So look how quickly he's turned this around and coming at him again. Ooh.
Entire house.
Where did he get this so quickly, dude?
He figured
That's
that Otis would have messed up, so this is his plan B.
Plan B. Gotta have plan B, yeah. That is actually a mobile home.
Yeah.
I'm just surprised by the amount of subtle humor in this. A modern Marvel movie would just throw quips at you until you're
that
forced
face.
to laugh.
He's got a black eye. I love it.
Yeah, exactly.
Lex
It doesn't
Luthor,
hit you over the head with these jokes. It's just really
No,
naturally
subtle.
funny.
Yeah.
Look at her with her tool belt. That's funny, dude. Look at her. Got that Marilyn Monroe going on.
She's got skills.
Hmm?
Yeah. Goodness gracious. I don't know what you need the tools for. You're just pressing buttons. Otis didn't need tools. I love how all the guards just go all up front instead of staying at their stations like a military man would. She needed a tool. Okay. She had like a dozen of them.
I broke the dam.
Oh, look,
Ah.
that's a dam. What dam is that? Does anyone know?
What
The
a good
Hoover
day
Dam?
to stay next to a dam.
It's not the Hoover Dam. She's talking to an Indian guy here.
Don't text and drive.
Feather, not
record.
dot, by the way. He made a joke, I guess. And these guys are talking about some missile launch, and there's another guy with a bow tie. I guess it was somewhat popular at that time.
And Willie says Jimmy Olsen's the only believable character in the film.
Get out of here.
Yeah. He's so friendly and nice. Everyone likes him. Clark Kent, sweet guy. Boss wants to see him. Jimmy's gone with her.
That is an amazing tie.
It is, yeah. The subtle red, white, and blue, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Bold colors.
Bold, yeah. So there's a little bit of connections to Lex Luthor's various machinations going on here. They don't know the connection yet, but Darth Vader
his-
got Reeve in shape. Really?
Yeah,
hand
David
time?
Prowse. Yeah.
Why are we in the chat and not speaking?
Oh, he said there's a bunch of people in his
Yeah,
studio.
David Prowse. He was a weightlifter, bodybuilder.
I see.
But
No.
with all the talk of how bumbling Clark is, he does have fantastic fashion sense.
Perry's telling he needs to be
Ooh.
stronger, and Superman is hearing something they can't hear, and it seemed to bother him too.
Yeah, it's really
Oh, he's
Wow.
talking. He's talking. Ooh. L- Ooh. Lex is telling Superman on a high frequency that only he and dogs can hear that he's going to poison and kill people. So what you got to do, Superman?
Why is Lex Luthor doing that?
Because he wants to get Superman where he wants to get Superman. He's manipulating him.
It's a villain death trap, of
Yeah,
course.
he just said, "How else was I going to get your attention?"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
La di da di da dum dum.
Nobody's
It just-
seeing this guy jump off the building.
Ah!
Oh, he's in his suit and wow, instantly transformed. That is an awesome suit. I need that suit.
No, Clark, don't kill yourself.
Anyone seen Clark?
Where's Clark? I was just talking to him.
Didn't he just jump off the building from that window?
Mhm.
And
Yep,
he's
you
flying
Clark was
by.
gonna do it first.
Everybody's seeing, look, it's Superman. Lex says, he says, there's a strong streak of good in you, Superman. But then nobody's perfect. Almost
Mhm.
nobody. Wink, wink.
Wink, 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 wink.
Meaning I am perfect, Superman. I.
Lex
That guy
definitely sees
almost
himself that way.
swore. Everybody stand back.
That
I'm just
particular
going to
scene of him
drill into
flying
the
kind of shared
ground.
some of the old 1940s or the 1940s serial version of Superman. And whenever he flies, it goes cartoony, and
Yeah.
it's pretty neat.
I love how he just drilled himself in
Classic.
using his body. Yeah, that's awesome.
How is he not dizzy?
And he just immediately went to the source of the problem. Otis, you should move, Otis. Run away, Otis.
I do love Lex's expression right there. Like, idiot, get out of the way. The disdain.
It's open. Come in.
That's great.
My attorney will be in touch with you about the damage to the door. Otis?
That look.
Now, Booster, remember when I was talking about him being an alpha when he's Superman? There you go.
Mhm,
Didn't even have to
mhm.
say a word.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he's wearing that ridiculous outfit, so that says a lot about his presence.
No, that
Absolutely.
right?
Absolutely.
Because he is wearing that ridiculous outfit, but it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The first time Superman was shown on TV, it was a 2-night event.
That's
Interesting.
cool.
Hey, this isn't actually a bad plan now that I think about it.
No, it's not. It's a good plan.
Mhm.
He's explaining his plan. His plan basically, he went and bought a bunch of land. He's got to, of course, break that dam and flood it, and therefore all the land he bought would then be lakeside or riverside property. Now, what would you guys consider this wig? Which wig is this supposed to be? It doesn't.
Oh, you got me monologuing.
Oh man, he is
San
a
Andreas
triple
Fall.
double chin.
So he wants to get rid of California. I kind of with him with that. I kind of support.
What a,
I
what a
Yeah.
support
shame.
Lex.
I was literally just thinking that. That there's people who unironically are Lex Luthor now. We're fine with California drifting off.
Get rid of California.
Sorry,
It has-
Superman.
it has
Some
merit.
sacrifices have to be made.
Didn't Fred from Scooby Doo wear a scarf like that? Well, it's not called a scarf; it's called an ascot. And yes, you're correct.
I thought it was called a scarf chief or something.
No, it is an ascot.
You're an ascot.
Oh goodness.
Otisburg.
Yeah. And he's still got the black eye continuity. Nice. Otisburg. I could just wipe it off. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I love the monologue, right?
Hmm?
Oh goodness. Of course, it would have been nice if Lex had just not told Superman anything and just let it happen, because that might have been successful.
But then he wouldn't get to play his game.
Yeah, that's true. Arrogance.
Hmm.
Oh my! Do we know who this is? Do we know who this is? Do we recognize this person?
I haven't seen a
But-
good shot of his face yet. Yeah.
There's two missiles going up, but one is going the wrong way. What's happening? We
It's
were
not
just.
Jimmy Olsen, right?
It's possibly not. No.
You know, in Batman vs Superman, when Lois Lane leads that leader of a rebel group of some sort, that FBI guy that she was with was supposed to be Lex Luthor. Oh no, sorry, supposed to be Jimmy Olsen.
Or was it?
Yeah, and he got killed off. Like he was in that little scene, and he got immediately killed off. But yeah, they confirmed that was Jimmy Olsen.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You talk
Because
about
Zack
the new
Snyder's
one.
incompetent. Batman
Yes,
vs
of course.
Superman.
I like how Superman is not broken any part of his body yet. See, that's what Superman is. He doesn't violently hurt people without reason. This
Mhm.
test maker.
Oh yeah, but Batman would have started beating the crap out of him by now and breaking his
Yeah, he
arms.
You'd have had him a bloody pulp already.
Where is the missile?
Now I have a question about Superman's aesthetic. Do you guys prefer him with the knee-length cape like he has here, or the longer flowing cape like he's had in recently?
I don't
I'm
know.
a sucker for oversized capes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
But I kind of like the knee length. It fits better.
oh,
Yeah,
X-ray
it's good.
vision, X-ray vision, X-ray vision. I love how it's spot. It's a little spot. It's not like the entire room. Oh, kryptonite.
We told him not to touch it.
Did. And he was smart enough to put it in the lead to draw him to it.
No, it's really
Clever
clever.
trap. And this is the first time he's encountered kryptonite,
That's right.
so he has absolutely no tolerance for it.
You were great in your day. He just had his day. It's only been a week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right.
He meant literally a day, okay?
Okay, fine. It's interesting.
Your 15 minutes are up, Superman.
I do think it's kind of lame how they introduced the kryptonite as far as Lex just figuring it out for some no good reason.
Yeah. You just, yeah.
He's just so smart. He just figured it out.
Clunk.
Into the sewer water.
No, it's clean.
It is clean, yes. We mentioned that earlier. And
Might
he's going to
look clean.
California
It still
from.
smells.
Well, the thing is, he says, I'm going to California. You're in New York. It's going to take a while.
Yeah.
What is
A
that?
It's
little bit.
Metropolis.
He's not
Like a
exactly-
7-hour flight?
Isn't
Well, that's
Metropolis
true.
supposed to be in like
The Midwest, yeah.
southern East
Oh,
Coast?
her mom.
I love how he just yells everybody's name out. No patience, right? Superman, no.
Oh no, Superman.
The missiles are flying. Superman is struggling with a little necklace with an emerald stone.
See, you have to treat your underlings nice, right?
You do.
Because eventually,
What is
what is
wrong
wrong
with
with
that?
Texas?
I know. I saw that, dude. Well, he got it
But
off
but
of
this,
him.
but this shows you
No, he
want people to be nice to you and work with you and help you out. You have to turn around and do that as well. Or maybe you have them blackmailed. I don't know.
That's true. And of course, Todd responded immediately to your comment about being a minion and treating them well. And he says, or mock them. So I guess he assumes himself to be a minion. Awesome.
Hmm. That he self-identifies as a minion. Good job, Todd. You really showed us.
There you go.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Hey, we got a couple of claps for that
Yeah.
one. Sweet. Love, love. Thank you very much. He's trying
Yes,
to
please
talk
get
her
in
into
that
helping
water
him.
with that very white outfit.
Hell hath no fury
Yes,
like a
don't put their
woman's
family in
sword.
danger.
This reminds me of that scene in
goes.
bloody Batman vs Superman where Lois Lane goes to save Superman from drowning, only to end up almost drowning herself.
Yeah.
And needing to be saved by Superman. I hate that movie so much.
Yeah, it's pretty terrible. There's very little redeeming qualities with it.
I
He's
just really like
200 and
that
how many
one.
pounds?
Oh, gaga, gaga. Okay.
220, 225 is what he said, something like that.
Mhm.
She's pretty strong then.
Yeah. Just tossed him around like he doesn't weigh anything.
No,
Just drug him right up.
you just got to get her kiss before she takes it off. Oh, he's just a handsome boy.
Number 3
Me
of
too.
the top
That
10.
was mildly rapey.
There you go.
Mildly.
That's how
Yeah.
radiation works right there. You just throw it down a hole and it won't get to you. That's exactly how radiation works.
Why did you kiss me first? Because I didn't think you'd let me later.
All right, I'll write that down. I'll use that on a lady sometime.
You should.
I'm getting all sorts of good advice from this movie.
See? Who says
Yeah, we should watch
what?
Aliens and see what happens.
And there he goes. Whoa, breaking stuff.
So rough.
He is, isn't he? And off you go. What a wonderful shot. There's nice cinematography in this movie, huh?
I still don't understand what's going on with Texas on that map.
What is Todd on about in the chat here?
I don't know what he's on about.
If only we could hear him talk.
I know. Oh, Jimmy. It's his first assignment, don't you know?
I don't, you know.
He's like, having a nice little time.
In production, they looked at that map and they
Oh, that was
said,
silly.
"No, let's go ahead and use that."
That's definitely Texas right there.
I know. It's weird, huh? Get him, Superman.
Here's the classic Superman power levels that make no sense. How is he not catching this missile with ease?
Oh, yeah, he'd catch it easily, but, got to have drama. This is kind of
Yeah.
like car chase.
Mm-hmm.
That's some serious snap of the earth flying right there.
I haven't been on Facebook
Flying
hardly all
into
day.
the thrust.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And his great Kryptonian fabrics are not burning.
Wow, you're right. Texas is really busted up. Test
Oh, that squished up face.
Look at that one. What's going on with Louisiana?
they're reforging the lines.
Oh, that's it. This is definitely the Mandela effect in action, boys. We're all
It
just wrong
is.
about the way
Mhm.
everything was shaped.
True. True. Oh,
On
interesting.
the
You bring
what?
up the Mandela effect. Oh, that's a interesting little thing.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, that was good. We didn't have any death, although that explosion seemed a little bit low on the horizon.
Here, Superman's about to activate his cheat code.
He's flying into the earthquake that's taken place, I guess.
Look at that car. Oh, so beautiful. Well, that was
Oh
poorly
my.
constructed.
Explosions. Oh no, Lois. Something's
Drama,
happening.
mystery.
And when the villain starts to win and get what they want, it builds that drama up so much more than if you just absolutely foil them. You know.
Yeah.
Why is everything just falling?
Maybe you should stop driving.
You hit the brakes, you silly woman.
Yeah, a lot of simple solutions just mean to stop, huh? Dazzler
Yeah.
showed us that earlier.
Mm.
Yeah. Just go
Oh,
back
no.
down. So
Just turn the engine off. What are you doing?
Stan Lee's must be driving that bus.
Well, we know
Joe,
how
what's going
Stan.
on?
We know how Stan always liked to butt heads with the DC guys, especially about Superman and stuff. But
Mm.
Stan Lee actually loved this movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it would take years before he'd get a good Spider-Man.
Oh
Ooh.
man, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh,
Ooh.
Trans Dam.
Yes, the Golden Gate is a beautiful bridge. It's a shame that it needs rework
Bus
so much.
full of school children. That is so classic.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I love how he's flying to the center of the earth in the magma, and now he's rebuilding everything
Just
perfectly.
pushes the Earth back up.
I know.
Get back over there, you pisky
What are you
earth.
doing?
Get him, Superman. That is a cool shot, though, huh?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now that I'm watching this again, I see a lot of parallels between Superman Returns and this movie because that's basically what they were going for with him pushing up the big kryptonite island.
Ah.
There's a Terminator Genesis with the bus.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You know, something they did once in the Return of Superman that I thought was really cool, though. When they had Superman just hanging in orbit above the planet, listening to everything, and then
Mhm.
reacting. You know,
Mhm.
Yeah.
That was neat.
it was neat. Yeah. Oh, this classic scene.
Just be the rail.
Be the rail. Be
Don't
the
just save the
rail.
train. No, no.
That
What
is
is-
hilarious.
What is my motivation?
Why is it like flying?
What is
He's
my
a supportive
character
guy.
arc?
So the second missile hit.
Good job, Cat. Good job.
Oh no, Jimmy! Jimmy gonna die.
Not Jimmy.
We need Jimmy. He's so important to our story. This is the third time we've seen him.
He's the pivotal character.
Yeah. Oh no!
Do. Oh no.
Hey, Kat just got in here. She was having some trouble with confirming her account, I guess, but glad to have you here, Kat. Jimmy, no. Denali,
No,
your
Jimmy,
favorite
please.
character is having problems, man.
Oh no! No! No, Jimmy! No!
Now, this whole being able to breathe and it be cold and him freeze a lake over, I think that happens in the second or the movie.
Yeah.
It just, I always hated that power.
His breath weapon, his super breath, yeah.
Yeah.
Super cold breath, freezy
Fe-
breath.
think it's
Yeah.
awesome.
Freezing breath, yeah.
I think
Jimmy's
it's
having a problem. Is Superman going to get there in time? Is he? The anticipation. He's holding on by a finger. And there you go, Jimmy. No problem, Jimmy.
Hooray. Oh, is this why Superman turned back time? Because he saved Jimmy instead of Lois and realized he made a grave mistake?
It's like the wrong one I saved.
Jimmy doesn't have
Sorry,
to
Jimmy, but you have to
do it.
die.
This was made 1978, Cat.
It came out in '78. It was made in '76
Mrs. Lane will be
Yeah.
driving by any minute.
because they planned on the two coming
Well,
out very close
thing
together.
is, Todd had said that the him turning back time was going to happen in the second movie. What was their plan to end this one?
It was the nuclear ones that he would redirect the bombs into space, and that would open up the Phantom Zones, and then have the three General Zod and his two minions appear on
Oh,
Earth.
see, now that would have been clever, huh?
Yeah,
Damn people messing with Richard Donner's vision.
How dare they mess with Richard Thunder?
Did you see how they used that matte painting in the back for the crack coming up, and they just did it like animation?
yeah.
Very clever, man. Clever way to do movie making back in the day. Why is she always caught in things and climbing up? What is up with that?
This is giving me flashbacks to that one scene in Akira where that girl gets crushed.
Well,
Yikes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was rough. I think she's dying. No, buddy, she's dead. Superman, what are you doing, man?
Yeah, save one girl instead of the whole city.
It is a serious problem.
Chaos, devastation.
Look at the
Tiny
model. Though. That's
models
really
getting
nice.
destroyed.
Yeah, they're good models though. And Superman just throwing rocks at a problem. See there, Booster, write that down.
Right.
All right.
perfectly
Throw rocks at women.
Yes, there you go.
Mm.
That's how you do it. The invention of freezing breath, obviously came from soup that's too hot. Okay, Dave.
I wonder if that's been done in any of the comics or cartoons or anything.
Now he's
Superman blows
terraforming.
on like Papa Kent's soup or something, accidentally freezes it over.
Well,
That'd be a great gag.
I know there's a movie where Iceman blows on a bottle.
Oh yeah, I know it's technically freezing breath. I know everybody calls it that, but it's really just super breath. That he
It's
blows.
just Iceman's known for
More
blowing.
powerful. It's cold.
Well, if you blow out or you breathe out, you can feel the difference between heat and cold, right? That's where it came from. And he made a super quick dam and saved a few houses. But what are all those houses before? Look at that model. That looks like Santa's village. Goodness.
Mm-hmm.
He can't save everybody.
Whew, Superman, I did it. I got it. He's relieved with himself. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. What's this?
I hear something. Oh, that jaw, that beautiful jaw of his. I'm coming, Lois. I'm coming.
This is the part of this movie that drives me nuts because it completely breaks its own rule here.
Well, it's because they had to change it because of the crap that they were doing with the second one, right?
Well, right.
Yep.
But, I mean, he's not fast enough to get there, but yet somehow he's fast enough to turn the Earth backwards. Turn back. It doesn't make any sense.
No, Lewis, we have to get you now. Because you're bad at driving. Bloody woman drivers.
Well,
Oh, goodness. Well, this is the thing. Do not pick on women about their driving. They do get upset about that.
Dave says this movie made me afraid of falling
She
and
just had
being
to
buried
walk
to death.
from now on.
Is that Dazzler speaking to me?
Yeah.
Hello, Dazzler.
She just has to walk from now on.
It's the emotion, Dazzler. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, Superman. Lois, you failed. All those other people that died matter not, Superman. Only this one.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, man. Now I'm kind of bummed out.
See, that's real acting right there.
What a wonderful job, yeah. Christopher Reeves.
Super roar.
And now for the Deus Ex Machina of the film.
Yes.
Well, Superman is a Deus Ex Machina, isn't he?
Yeah.
Well, only Silver Age Superman.
Okay.
Because Golden Age golden age, he was only able to leap in one single bound faster than a speeding bullet, train, and a speeding bullet, also a speeding bullet.
I love the grayness of her. I didn't notice that before. He gives
Oh,
her a
yeah.
little kiss.
And is that necrophilia yet? That's a little. Oh, what?
This guy.
Is he trying
I
to make her
know.
forget that she's dead? I don't know.
I'm sorry. What's you forgot CPR? You know CPR.
Right.
You know, maybe you just got there. Maybe you could
Ooh,
save
look
her.
at the distance shots. Yeah, the cinematography is really good in this film.
Mm-hmm.
Long shots, Todd.
Oh,
long
wow,
shots.
yeah.
So he's
It sets the isolation that one would feel from experiencing the death of a loved one.
oh goodness. No, 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 no. I'm not going to
Fun-
accept it. No.
There it is. There's a super roar.
And off he
See?
goes. He is ripped.
And then eventually she's just gonna be waking up. And she's just
Whoa, noodle
Cinderella's
arms.
speaking to him. Now he's not upset all of a sudden.
Oh, those noodle arms.
It is forbidden. It is forbidden. And he's not mad anymore, but no, now he's determined. Uh-oh. It is forbidden.
Why is it forbidden? Is it because it's a really crappy plot device?
Probably, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it wouldn't actually work. It would destroy the whole planet.
I
Yeah.
love this though. This is such a cool little scene though. Just the concept of him flying around the planet so fast that turning the planet back actually would have something to do with turning time back. But hey, you know.
Or maybe that's just a visual representation to give like a shorthand to the audience what he's doing.
Yeah. I get it. Yeah. And they're doing everything's going back and
Yeah, I think everybody takes it too literal. I think the idea is he's opening a time gate so he can go back.
he is fast though. Now he's stopping it.
Wait, so he doesn't turn back time. He goes back in time.
Yeah.
Is that what you just said, Thundara?
I think that was the idea, but everybody took it as him actually turning back time.
It has a much more plausible, concept when you say it that way.
Yeah. See,
Now-
he's going back in time.
Now.
And that's
is-
why he's Santa Claus, because he goes back in time to get all the presents done in one day.
So it
Try
goes to
reloading that and see if that fixes it.
it would have made more sense if he would have simply gone back enough to get both missiles.
Right. Just stop the missiles.
Now she's complaining to him, but he's just happy. Yeah, so why is the earthquake stopped now?
Because there's another Superman stopping all of them.
Yeah.
Remember, he went back in
He
time.
would have had to have actually himself.
Whoa.
But now there are two Supermen in this movie.
Yes.
And it's kiss time.
That's a very good point.
Jimmy Olsen, you little cock block. Get out of here. This is why you don't invite your nerdy friend anywhere. Jeez.
And off he goes.
Oh, look at that. He's gonna make it dry as a bloody desert.
Oh, goodness gracious. Booster.
Ah, I'm sorry.
Clark and Superman never run the same time? No. It's the silliest idea, Lois. It's Clark Kent and Superman. Ah, never.
He jumped out the window.
Yeah. It is a bit of a plot hole, though.
And
'cause
Clark
even
went
if
and
there
killed
is-
himself.
But even if there is another Superman doing it, if that's the concept, there still would have been the crack in the road that would have sucked up the car, and that didn't happen.
Well, also there'd be two Supermen. I mean, why would he? He wouldn't have to go back in time to do all that if he just did it and fixed it. The only reason he did it was Lois.
He just run right to the prison. Screw the cops, just right to the prison. We don't need court. We don't need nothing.
Forget your due process. Here's the problem.
No evidence.
Lex took off his wig, and we see bald for the
The
first time.
reveal.
It's too bad. He's a good baldy, actually.
Yeah. That made him too goofy.
Yeah. Thanks to you, we are safe against Superman. That I'm sure that's a cameo. I'm sure that
Yep.
dude is someone important,
Hmm.
or at least
We're all
perceived.
We're all
same
part of
team.
the same
Or
team.
That's part of the whole movie.
We are.
That's how I feel with you guys. We're all
Thank
kind of heroes here.
Aw.
We're part of the same team.
This is a great scene here. Yay! Claps,
Applause.
claps, claps. Yay! Yay! Claps. Hearts. And a happy Superman.
Oh, that
Smiling.
smile.
A smiling Superman.
Oh, it kills me. I love it.
That is awesome, dude. I feel
Superman
better.
will return.
Ah.
It's really too bad we didn't get to see Donner's true vision, though.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Good old Richard Thunder.
Well, Well, that was a lot of fun. Now that's a movie that makes you feel good, right? You feel good.
What
No.
browser are you using, Kat? Did she hear
I'm-
us?
Um,
You said she has no sound. I don't know why.
She had no
Yeah, it's
sound.
good to try and just switch browsers or go incognito mode, do all sorts of things to try
Yeah.
and fix those issues.
Kat, I would suggest that you use Chrome. I use Firefox and I never have problem, but Chrome seems to be. Oh, you're using Chrome. Gee,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Then just refresh it.
Rabbit is
did.
strange and inconsistent.
Yeah, see, we've done. This is our.
For credit scene?
Third time.
Yeah, the director cut.
The thing is, this is our third movie, and I have never had any problem with it at all. So I don't know, man.
Todd throwing shade at Cat.
Jeez, Todd. All right, if she scratches out your eyes, it's your own damn fault. Just remember that.
Ding.
Have you seen this before?
I think I've seen the beginning. And I was like,
I do not consider that word to be dingable. Denali.
Ding. You've been dinged.
What just got dinged? What word just got dinged?
Ding
I
you.
said a nasty bad word, I guess.
I see.
Technology
Technology's
hates
going
you,
around
she said.
dinging everyone.
Oh, goodness. That was a lot of fun, chat. What do you guys think? Did you enjoy that?
I was
Superman.
I was smiling the
Yeah.
whole way through the movie. My teeth hurts. it's pure wholesome. You know,
It
the
is.
whole going back in time thing is pretty lame, but other than that, the movie's just about bloody perfect.
Right.
Well, yeah, that's right. Those things usually are troublesome, huh, Jordan? But no, I would have much rather seen it where he saves from the nuclear bombs and then the three show up. That would have been cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was the original plan right there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And that would have been an easy way to end it too, and then brought us right into the second one. Perfect.
Yep. Because he was already shooting the second one while this was being made.
Sure.
And you kind of see that scene with the Eiffel Tower and everything. So everything from Superman 2, the beginning with the Eiffel Tower, that was originally supposed to be in this film. And then
I
you
see.
get the three showing up, and then you continue with the second movie and be hyped. It's like, oh snap, you got General Zod coming in for the second movie. What's going to happen?
He was a good Zod too. I liked him. Although
Mhm.
the guy in Man of Steel playing Zod, I liked him too, though.
I will find him. I like that line a lot.
Yeah,
Made
I
me
thought
laugh.
he did a good job actually. The Man of Steel has many good points actually. It's just unfortunate the bad points kind of ruin it.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
the entire theme of that movie is the bad point. The way it's
Yeah.
structured, the way it's shot,
Sure.
The style.
Well, it's just Schneider's vision was not the right vision for the DC universe. It just wasn't.
I just don't think we're ever going to get a casting as perfect as Christopher Reeves ever again.
Don't say
Oh.
that. There
That's hard.
is. I mean, I think Brandon Ralph, who plays Superman in Superman Return, was a good Superman. He just had the wrong director directing him.
Yeah, well, he also was a creepy stalker, you know.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Mm,
Well-
mm, mm.
I didn't think we'd ever get a good Captain America.
Yeah. And we saw Chris Evans step onto that role.
Well, and consistently, the Captain America movies are the best movies.
I think
Yeah.
so. I
Yeah, I
agree.
think Winter Soldier's by far the best.
I
Yeah.
love those, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But they
And
really
you-
they did a lot of good casting, actually. Dave says, is next week Spaceballs? Well, it could be.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, should we go with Spaceball? I think everybody's asking for it.
I think I'd love to watch Spaceballs, man. That is awesome.
Then
I
let's
know.
go.
Brando
So
gets-
next week. So next week.
I'm really looking
Spaceball.
forward to the scene where they say they're combing the desert and they show the two black guys with a pick.
Yeah, that's
We
I
found.
love
we
that one.
I
found,
love that,
we
yeah.
found S.
May the
hilarious.
shorts be with you.
Yeah.
Pizza the Hut.
Merchandising.
Merchandising.
We
Yeah.
got Spaceball.
Spaceballs,
The
the
lunch money.
flamethrower. The kids love that one.
Yeah, well, there you go. I guess the decision is made. Although I know Thundaro had an idea, and I'm kind of curious of what it is. What is it you want to watch,
Bill
Thundaro?
Bailey.
I had an idea.
Bill Bailey? Huh?
One of the credits was
I
Bill
don't know.
Bailey. I thought he had gone home.
Oh boy, this guy.
What's Spaceballs, Cat?
Well,
Do well,
Oh,
tune in next
no.
week, there, Cat, because Spaceballs is
Oh.
awesome fun. That is Mel
Mhm,
Brooks at his best.
Yeah, it's one of
Absolutely.
the last great movies.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is. But no, Thunder, I'm serious. What is it you wanted to see on a Bunny Vision movie night?
I genuinely don't know what you're talking about.
All right then, there it is.
Yeah. So there is next week, next Saturday, the 5th of the new year of January. Spaceball. Merchandising.
Yeah, no, that'll be fun. And no, Cat, you don't live under a rock. You're just like 22 years old. That's
you're
why you don't know what it is.
You know what? You know what we should do, Chester? See if we can send an email to Mel Brooks and say, "Hey, want to watch Spaceballs with us?"
I doubt Mel
dude.
Brooks knows how to work email. He's pretty old.
Yeah, you know what? I will though.
They
I
don't
have.
give the creator credit.
Yeah. But just to let you guys know, though, this month my my Saturday shift of FanSpeak is rather quick. It's actually on the 12th for me. So that week of the 7th, the 6th, I guess you count from Sunday, of the new year will be the FanSpeak on the Saturday. So next week we definitely have a Bunny Vision. The week after we don't. So on the 19th
12th.
we'll have something. The 12th,
Yeah.
yeah, because we'll have to have FanSpeak on that day. But anyway, thank you guys all for joining us. We had a pretty solid group in here compared to the YouTube, so it seems like everybody who needed to get in got in, and that is wonderful. Yeah, no, I this is a wonderful movie. If you guys never seen it before, I'm glad you joined us. And it's yeah, man, Superman. This is how you do it.
Absolutely.
It's a Superman.
Take note, everyone at DC.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're not going to.
They're not.
I would just love to get CG out of the movie in for just a little while.
Well,
Yeah.
I think CG is good when you use it as a tool and not the whole thing.
Well, yeah, not
Don't-
as like just a shortcut, you know.
Right. Make sure you use all your tools, use all your palettes, use all your colors if you're able to.
Yeah, sure.
Don't forget, your other colors because, we're people that crave reality, textile thing. We can kind of tell, when it's too too animated compared to the models. Even the models, even though we can tell it's model, it feels a little bit more real because they're solid. and it helps the actors, play against something compared to use your imagination and pretend there's a giant monster breathing fireballs at you.
Yeah, exactly. And they some of the actors do a really good job pulling that off though. But the thing is, just imagine these new run of DC movies with a Superman who is like that. He's smiled, he's happy, he's patient, he even though he's dealing with a criminal, he's not there to break his bones. He's kind of almost kind of having a laugh at how
Yep.
silly they are to be a criminal. But I mean, imagine if we had that with that CG that was really well done in that movie. Oh man,
That
it
would
would've
blow
been-
people's mind. They would be like, "What? No drama? This is
Yep.
he's too boring. What's going on? We can't compute."
Yeah, someone
He-
that's actually nice with joy in their heart. It's just
Yeah.
amazing.
He's super virtuous. He's super stoic.
Yeah,
just
he's
wants to help
he's
people.
smart. Yeah.
Yeah.
That they couldn't accept it. He's too good.
No
Oh, well.
one is that good.
Right.
I guess. But yeah, they really they have this concept of these days where they really want to take the super out of the superhero.
Yeah.
And that's unfortunate. But
Mm.
it is what it is. And next week, our conversations will be very, very different because we will be watching a Mel Brooks movie and expect a lot of absolute insanity because that's what he is.
Yeah.
Although, to be honest with you, I think I'd much rather. It's my favorite would probably be Young Frankenstein, though.
It's pretty
I don't know what kind of
Franken-
commentary we can do on
Franken-
Spaceballs. We'll probably be just pissing ourselves laughing the whole time.
Probably. I'm sure there'll be a lot of racism in it because that's Mel Brooks.
No.
Well, that's
Lots of
Blazing
it.
Saddles.
Yeah.
There, we should watch that too.
We probably shouldn't.
Well, you know what? Actually, we watched Blazing Saddles one day. I will just get Mike to come in here with us and watch it.
Oh,
No, that's his
no.
favorite. One of his favorite movies, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm sure I
bloody
could get
hell.
him to come over and watch that with us pretty easily.
Wacko the Kid.
Yeah, the Waco Kid. Yeah. Anyway, guys, that was a lot of fun. Definitely join us next week. Join us every day. We have something going on. We always appreciate you guys coming in. And yeah, I'd say that's about it, guys. So I guess we'll just let Denali do his standard closing and be done. And hope you guys had fun. And next week, Spaceballs. Awesome. Go ahead, Denali.
And well, thank you for everybody for joining us. Catch us tomorrow where we review some comics that we're reading. Hopefully you'll come and engage with us and share, the comics you're reading at the same time at 8 p.m. Eastern. But as always, your perception shapes your reality. And we're on the same team. So make it a good one.
Oh,
Namaste.
namaste.
All right. Later, guys. Thank you. Oh, very
Aloha.
good. This Dazzler. That was wonderful. Bye, guys.